Hi. Hey everyone.
How'd you do it wrong
Hey.
2 weeks in a row?
Hey. Hey, guess what?
Yeah?
Welcome to Following Lucha, guys. I'm your host today, Steven. I'm joined by Jacy.
Well, thanks, man, for the introduction.
Yo, what up, man?
You didn't introduce me as a host. Am I demoted?
No, you're demoted.
Oh,
I'm the
wow.
host this week, dude.
Okay.
I am.
Okay.
Tell me
Okay.
more about your week. What did you do this week?
Well, no,
dude?
we're rushing so fast into it, Steven. You're the host, and I want to
How was your
respect
week?
that.
How was your week, man?
My week was fine, man, but that's not what
Yeah?
we're here to talk about, you know?
What are we here to talk about?
There was some other business I wanted to get to first, you know, just to
Oh, yeah?
reiterate that
Oh,
this
yeah?
is Following Lucha, that we're the lore
Are
keepers
you
of Lucha
telling
Underground.
me I don't know how to introduce the podcast, dude?
I'm not telling you that.
telling
I'm
me.
just I'm trying to give you some pointers, you know? I know you were a little bit nervous
Oh,
about
that's
true.
true.
This week.
That's true. I was
Yeah.
very nervous about hosting.
Okay, but now I'll pass it over to you. Okay, what?
All right. So what did you do this week?
What I
man?
do this
What'd
week?
you do?
Oh, I
What'd you do?
worked.
You worked?
Yeah.
That's sick.
I watched an episode of Lucha Underground, believe it or not. What did you do?
Yo, same. Watched Batman. That was pretty cool.
Oh man, is that where you
Watched
went
it today.
to the movie theater all by yourself?
Yeah, I went to the movie by myself today, and I learned that like the most optimal way to watch movies when they come out is like in the morning. There's like 5 people there in the theater. It
Yeah.
was so sick, dude.
So you're empty theater just watching Batman?
Yeah, it was pretty fun.
That's badass. That's badass.
I like the Riddler in this movie because they really made him like the Joker
Uh-huh.
for some reason. Like the original Riddler's like, haha, Batman, what a 7-inch long flask will smack your face, right?
Uh-huh.
But and this one's like, hey, Batman, we live in a society, man. All those corrupt politicians, man, millionaires. That's the Riddler in the new movie. It was just really weird and off-putting, in my opinion, because I'm so used to like the Jim Carrey one, where he's like really jokey, you know. I don't know if
Steven,
you're
I'm
used to the Jim
really
Carrey one.
concerned to let you host this podcast. I have to be honest.
What?
I don't know
What's-
what's happening. I didn't watch Batman. I didn't know that was
No way.
part of the required viewing for this week. You didn't tell
You gotta
me.
watch it. You gotta watch
You didn't
Batman,
tell
dude.
me. I can go ahead and
Well,
watch
what
it.
did you watch this week? What did you do?
Not bad. I already told you.
Yeah,
I watched
yeah.
Lucha Underground. I edited a bunch of TikToks. Okay,
Uh-huh.
for this podcast, for Following Lucha.
Uh-huh.
A lot of TikToks. You edited a
I
TikTok
wrote a
too.
TikTok too.
Mm-hmm.
Pretty good.
Yeah, pretty good. Steven, our TikTok is blowing up compared to.
I think TikTok is trying to like attract us by giving us fake views.
Yeah, right. And then they're just
No.
gonna, after a couple weeks, just ditch us.
Yeah,
That-
just like shadow ban us.
That's so sad.
But we can make the most of it.
I guess so. Yeah. While the people are here, we gotta keep them. You know, because I'm sure our TikTok has been getting us so much traffic to the actual podcast, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think so.
I think like 2 people. I saw some guy in Germany was listening.
Yo,
this
I
week.
saw a Canadian was listening.
Yo.
If you are in Germany or Canada, hit us up. You know, we got a
Yeah,
big
interview
giveaway.
you,
We
dude.
have a big giveaway coming up for when we hit 500 followers on TikTok. We're almost halfway
No,
there.
don't say that.
Wait, why not?
Don't say that.
What do you mean? We're gonna be
We're
doing
gonna
a
have to
giveaway.
Actually do it. I mean, I guess if people hear it,
Mhm.
we might have to do it.
Yeah,
That's the thing.
we're gonna
yeah.
be giving away Natalia cat ears.
Don't say that.
Oh, we have to
You
keep the
shouldn't
secret.
spoil
It's a
it. You
surprise.
shouldn't
It's a
spoil
surprise.
it,
That's
yeah.
just one. That's just a hint of what we'll be giving away. You know?
Yeah.
Yeah. of
Really
course.
cool wrestling merch.
Super cool wrestling merch.
Mhm.
But no, Steven, the TikTok has been incredible because it's given me my first taste of just mean
Fame.
people on the internet. Okay.
Well, I think the thing about TikTok's like the audience is like people who want to like look superior. you know?
Really?
Yeah.
I thought-
they always want to be like morally better than you
Okay.
in some ways and not.
I was under the impression that TikTok was like the normie platform. Like that's just where like everyone is.
Well, a lot of people use TikTok, so like it's a bunch of niches, you know.
Yeah, maybe just the people
like,
who comment. You
I
know?
think the way the internet works now is like making fun of people to make
Mhm.
yourself like look better is the
Mm.
best thing to do right
That's
now.
what
if you're
this
just a
entire
teenager.
podcast is for us. We just come on here
Yeah.
and make fun of wrestlers, Steven. That's it.
Yeah, but like, I think it's funny.
Yeah, no,
Talk about
I do
wrestlers.
too. You know, I have a good time doing it.
I'm not like being bullied. It's pretty cool.
Yeah, no,
you know?
I agree. My favorite one was was a guy who said, because this was in response to, I think we cut a clip of the Kurt Angle saying he had an orgasmic experience watching The Undertaker.
Yeah.
And he said, "Do y'all just tell other people's stories worse? Is that your thing,
mean,
or?"
Yeah, like
Yeah.
kinda, you know.
He had a
Like,
very
yeah.
good point. You know.
We just talk about wrestling, you know. That's other people's stories, you know, man.
Yeah. Yeah,
Nothing wrong
no,
with
like
that.
he had
Nothing
some
wrong with
really, really good points. And I did,
Mhm.
I thought he was a pretty wise guy. I extended the invitation for him to be
Yeah.
a guest on the podcast this week. He unfortunately declined.
Oh man,
I
I
know.
wanted to interview him. What was his name? Like Joey Cox 28?
I don't know if his
Probably
name
something
was
like that.
Joey Cock 28.
Yeah.
That's cool. We've been getting some
he
wild
have
ass
any-
names.
Did he have any TikToks in his account, or just like
I didn't
no,
check, Steven.
no
But we can't. Do you want me to pull it up
videos?
right now? Because I can.
No.
Okay, okay. And then
No.
another one that I liked was a guy who said that he's not going to be listening to our podcast because
Aw,
he put
man.
podcast in quotes. What does that mean?
It means we're not a real podcast.
No. What does it mean to
Our
not be a
podcast
real
isn't
podcast?
real. I don't know. I guess you gotta be famous
I guess
to start
so.
a podcast, you know?
We're getting there.
Like we
man.
have like the title of podcast though. I don't know. man.
Exactly. It's in the name. On TikTok, we're Following Lucha
Yeah.
podcast. There are no quotes around it. I don't
We're
see
hosting
where
on
the confusion
Spotify
is.
too. It's official.
Exactly. Exactly. And then no, actually, my favorite was the guy who on the Nia Jax video just said, "Who care?
Who care?
Who care?" Which
That guy's
honestly,
based.
true.
Good for him.
Steven, though, we have important Following Lucha business to get to, don't we?
All right, it's time for the Lucha Underground episode 4 discussion, dude.
Steven, what was episode 4 of Lucha Underground called?
Something.
Steven, you're the host.
I don't read the title cards. Dude. I
Steven.
watch the episode and I laugh and cheer at it and clap, dude. Okay.
Just there in your bedroom.
Yeah, in my bedroom.
Okay,
I was
that's
like,
cool. That's awesome.
yeah.
Wow. Well, it was
So
an exciting
today-
episode. It
In
was...
today's episode, Sexy Star
Stop
comes
it!
out,
Stop
right?
it! Stop it! It's the episode was called "Thrill of the Hunt." It aired on November 19th of 2014. Okay. And
Okay.
they started off the show with a recap of basically the first like 3 episodes. They did like a whole recap of like all the Johnny Mundo
I
drama.
don't watch
so
the
far.
recaps. I'm gonna be honest with you.
Well, I do. Okay.
Why?
Because
It's a
we're
waste
the
of time. You know what happens already.
we're the lore keepers. They got to be refreshed.
Oh, you're right.
Okay, Steven, so if you already know what happened, then explain to me, what's the background for all the Johnny Mundo lore heading into this episode?
Johnny Mundo's like, hey, boss man, I want a match with Big Dick Rick.
Big Dick
and-
Rick.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then the boss is like, yo, Johnny, you got it, man, because I'm a really good boss. And then Johnny's like, hey, boss, I'm gonna beat the shit out of you.
yeah.
And then the boss is like, well, fuck you too then, man.
Yeah, true. No, that's very good. That's very good. You forgot the fact too that Dario admitted he only hired Johnny Mundo so he could get the shit beat out of him.
Yeah.
So like, it's pretty fair. It's pretty valid for Johnny to be like, yeah, I
That's
want to beat
cool.
the shit out of you too.
Maybe.
You
I
know?
think what happened is like Dario's like, hey, I'm eating lunch here at a WWE event.
No, don't
You know,
say
and then,
that.
Then Mr. Mundo comes up, like, hey, I'm about to steal your lunch, man. And
No,
then
he's
he
not gonna
stole
steal it. He's just gonna eat it right in front
Oh,
of him.
he's eating right in front of him.
Yeah.
He's here. Dario's probably just eating like a sandwich, right? Johnny just walks up, just snatches, like, all right, it's mine now, and just gobbles it up.
man. So he's like
That's
a
the
dick about it too.
backstory.
He walks up to you, he just grabs it out of your hands and eats it.
Yeah,
That
he's so
sucks.
mean, dude.
Damn it, I didn't know that. Then honestly, this is the whole reason Dario started the temple. This is why he went to AAA.
This is why he bought AAA.
That's fucked up. Oh my god. This podcast is really paying off, Steven. We're getting to the bottom of all
It
the
is.
lore. Yeah.
This is the good lore.
It is, but you're right. The episode started with this week. Actually, no, you weren't right, Steven. You lied. It didn't start with
What?
Sexy Star coming out. It started
What?
with a shot of Vampiro and Matt Striker, okay?
Oh,
Which
you're
is
right,
a
you're right.
thousand times better in Sexy Star. And they're saying
Yes.
that there was a shift recently in Chavo Guerrero's attitude, and it's had like an effect on everyone here in Lucha Underground.
Everyone?
Yeah, because apparently he's bailed on the entire locker room, whatever that means.
Oh, so like he just doesn't go to work, or
I don't know, because remember last week Conan was like,
Uh-huh.
"Yo, Chavo, you got to get the fuck out of here." You know?
Yeah.
I guess Chavo did. So cool.
he just took he had to find his gun forever
Yeah.
now. I hope he doesn't come back. He's so
never,
cool.
never ever.
Aw.
But basically, what makes me think Chavo may come back is Sexy Star came out and she cut a promo in Spanish. By the way, they had like all like the yellow subtitles at the
This
bottom.
is crazy. They never spoke Spanish in the show once.
Never ever.
It's insane, dude.
And now Sexy Star is saying, "Yo, Chavo, next time I see you, you better have a chair again, because you're gonna need it, okay? Because I need to avenge Blue Demon, I need to avenge Masquerita Sagrada, and I gotta avenge myself, okay? So I'm gonna kick your ass and embarrass you, Chavo." And then she says that with the hands of a true queen, she's going to vanquish the Guerrero legacy.
That's pretty cool.
I guess, but like, no one wants her to destroy the Guerrero legacy. Like, they like Eddie, you know?
Yeah, they just want to fuck Chavo, you know?
Yeah, they fucking hate Chavo. You don't have to ruin the whole family's legacy. Like, one bad apple. Like,
you're like Vicky? Come on, man.
Poor Vicky. You have to think about Vicky.
Think about Vicky, dude.
Fuck, Sexy Star is so inconsiderate.
I don't know. I don't really like Sexy Star's character, to be honest.
What
like,
even...
not like real life Sexy Star, just like her character right now. Really
you love real life Sexy Star though, right?
I love real life Sexy Star.
Okay, that's cool. That's a nice person. Lady, yeah. Yeah, I mean, I guess it's fair to not like her character, but like, is that just because you don't like women?
Dude, during the match,
okay,
legit, the commentary team is fucking shitting on women the entire time.
That's Matt Striker's whole thing, you know. Matt Striker hates women. Yeah. Has a lot of resentment toward women.
When was it Sexy Star when she was coming out, or is it the other girl?
Well, okay, so what happens, Steven, is Sexy Star cuts this promo, right? She's like, "Fuck the Guerreros," and then Ivelisse shows up at the top of the stairs. And you remember Ivelisse? She's the girl that was Son of Havoc's tag team partner a few weeks ago. Right? Yeah, exactly. And basically, she comes out, and the crowd is all booing her, and she's like, "Shut up, I'm talking." And then Matt Striker says, "That's what it sounds like in my house." You know?
What does that mean? Is he being abused at home? Is he the one yelling?
Oh, you think Matt's like, I tell my wife to shut up all the time.
Is he the one doing it?
Yeah, I think so. I think that's what he was implying.
Okay.
But basically, Ivelisse is like, yeah, fucking, what happened to you a couple weeks ago when Chavo beat the shit out of you? That's what you deserve when you pick on someone tougher than you. It's just... Okay, cool. And she's like, you think you can actually hang with the guys? No, you can't. I can, because I'm the baddest bitch in Lucha Underground.
She's getting booed. She's getting heat, dude.
Yeah, and then the match started. But
you think Sexy Star knew what she was saying?
Yeah, that's a good point. Well, Sexy Star probably had no clue. Oh my god, I didn't even consider that. You're probably right. You're probably very right. But either way, they had a match. Ivelisse and Sexy Star. What did you think about it, Steven?
It was a wrestling match.
I mean, yeah, it was a little sloppy, you know. It was a little sloppy.
I mean,
but
like,
it was good.
It's a whatever match.
Yeah, like I didn't think it was bad, but I didn't think it was this masterpiece either.
But the entire time, I think it's like the commentary team's like, "Hey, women, am I right, guys? Beating each other up, just like what women do."
Just typical women, you know.
Typical women. Like it's their job, you know. Like it's like going to like a restaurant. Why is that woman cooking, dude? That's what women typically do, cook. You know, like, it's their job. You know?
It is.
Like, it's not a sex thing.
It is. I'm so glad you can bring this really progressive approach to following Lucha,
very
Steven.
Progressive to
Thank you. Thank you. I like that when the match started, Vampiro would not let go of the idea that, yo, this is anti-diva what we're seeing here. This match, Lucha Underground, this is anti-diva. And Matt Striker
loved diva match, though.
I mean, a little bit. It was pretty aggressive, you know? I thought it was decent. Which I don't know what I would say about a typical Divas era match, you know?
You don't like the 1 minute matches they have?
I mean, you know, it was honestly, they were great sprints. I have to be honest, you know, very exciting action.
I think my biggest problem with this match was the roll up pin for the win.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah, because Sexy Star wins with a Mahi Straw. Which it's like, again, Sexy Star, the character, Steven. We've established this many times.
She's not booked that strong.
Well, no, she's supposed to be this defender of women who was abused and like was in a really dark place, and then Lucha Libre saved her life, right? And she became a big, strong, empowered woman that can sometimes kick ass as well as the guys. But she can't kick ass as well as the guys or the girls. You know, she has to like do all this shady shit to win.
She just wins by like either luck with Chavo.
Oh yeah, that wasn't luck. That was a man winning for her.
Oh yeah, that was a man winning for her. She handpicked the man to win for her.
She did. Yeah. And the first week she just lost straight up to Son of Havoc. Straight up. Who, by the way, they say on commentary that Son of Havoc is romantically linked to Ivelisse. So that's some official lore, you know?
No, I like when Vampiro's like, wait, they aren't related?
Yeah.
They are related?
He says, I thought they were brother and sister.
So my theory is like, they didn't know which one to pick on, like decide on.
Uh-huh.
And then last second, they decided to go the liver out. And then Vampiro didn't get the memo. So I was like, for sure, he was like, wait, what?
Wait,
That's not
fuck,
part of the
what?
script.
That's awesome. I hope they combine them now too. You know, like we're running with both of them. They are lovers and also siblings at this point.
The lovers and siblings is awesome.
That
dude.
is
I love
so
when that
sick.
happens.
That is so sick.
Good
And
for
then,
Sons of Anarchy, man.
so true. So Steven, you love your Sons of Anarchy references. This is 2 weeks in a row. I'm
Oh, no, Son
loving
of
it.
Havoc. That's his name.
Oh, you.
I thought his name was legit Son of Anarchy for like half a second.
I don't think they could legally get away with that, Steven.
No, they could say he's the Anarch.
Why would
The
they call
Anarch, Son
him
of
the
Havoc.
Anarch, Steven?
That's what they do in the WWE.
The
They just,
noun
like, change
is
his name.
The noun is anarchist. Why would they call him an
Oh.
anarch?
He's an Anarch.
Why would they do that?
What's an Anarch?
I don't know what an anarch is. I don't think it's a thing, Steven. But the point is, not the point is, I don't know why I said that, but Matt Stryker at one point says the doors in Lucha Underground are open to anyone, women, minis, men. Huh?
Is that it?
Well, like, why are
minis
two of them genders and one of them's a little person, you know?
What about tall people? Are they allowing talls?
I know, right? It's kind of fucked up.
Do they allow the handicaps? Is Zach Gallen gonna be in?
That's a
Lucha?
great question. That's such a great question.
I feel like it'd be pretty cool if Zach Gallen was in Lucha.
Yeah, no spoilers, Steven. No spoilers.
Oh shit.
Oh shit. But no, you're right. She won with a Mahi straw, and I thought that was kind of lame. And I don't get why they're building her like so weirdly.
I just don't like roll up pins and matches in general, to be honest.
I mean, I think they can be used well. It's just a weird place to use it.
I think they work well if it's like a weaker character that's obviously like weaker, like more of an underdog. You
Well,
know?
to be fair, Sexy Star is a woman. So,
but her opponent's also a woman who
Oh,
lost last
shit.
week and has like a 0-2 record
no, you
right
bring
now.
up a good point. I didn't think of this. Damn
Yeah.
it. Which, by the way, did you hear the one part where like Evilise had Sexy Star in like a fish hook, right? And then Matt Stryker says, "Damn, that's kind of hot, but also illegal."
I heard that.
Okay, cool.
Dude, Matt's just horny, dude.
He is. Yeah, I mean, I get
Just
that. I get
on,
that.
like-
And then my favorite part too of the match is that Sexy Star she starts going for the three amigos, and then Vampiro says that's reminiscent of Another Man's Style, but it's like
The guy, Sexy Star's trying to like, you know,
yeah.
dename essentially, right?
Well, she wants to eradicate the Guerrero legacy. So why are we doing the
oh,
Guerrero
like
moves?
the entire family.
Yeah,
legacy.
yeah. That
Oh.
not just the Chavo Guerrero legacy. It's all of
Uh-huh.
them. We got Gory, we got Chavo, we got Eddie. Steven, let me plug in my computer real quick, okay?
All right, we'll edit this out. Edit.
No, we're not editing. I'm not editing.
How about the intro part, like before like the bar in the beginning?
Oh my god,
Like-
that was ridiculous. I don't know what that was.
Just do that.
Yeah, it
just,
was
like-
they did some
yeah.
weird stuff with sounds this week. They're still working on their production. Like last week we had the weird ass gasp when Chavo attacked Blue Demon in a flashback, you know? So
Oh yeah.
we're working it out. We're still figuring out the mixing, but it's okay. It's okay.
It's okay.
Yeah, but Steven, we have a what's it called? We have a backstage segment, by the way, after this match takes place with Sexy Star, where it is Drago, who we saw last week in the main event. He was one of the opponents with what's it called?
Was he locked up after the loss?
Locked up?
Yeah, because was he the one in the basement?
No, I mean maybe.
Or is that
but
someone
no,
else?
that's a good guess, but.
Uh-huh.
As your friend, I'm gonna tell you. I'm gonna do some spoilers,
No.
Steven. He's not
What's
the one locked
minor
up in
spoilers?
the cage.
No.
I know, but no. Drago was the one in the match last week with Phoenix and Pentagon, but it was a triple threat, right? And that match ended with Phoenix pinning Pentagon. And so Dario's like, "Hey, man, like I saw you in that match last week, and honestly, it left me kind of unsatisfied. You didn't win, and you didn't lose. Like I don't know."
This is to everybody that like just doesn't like win. He's like, hey man, you didn't win.
Well, like
What the
if you lose, at least then he knows you suck, right?
Yeah.
But he doesn't know that for Drago. He's just like, that guy's fine. You didn't win, you didn't
Aw,
lose.
poor Drago.
So he's like, so you know what? Tonight, you're gonna be the first prey of King Cuerno.
Yo, that's
Which-
my boy.
What this is how they've introduced like half their characters so far, Lucha Underground. It's Dario just being weirdly eerie and foreboding about people dying. You know?
I mean, that's what like Tony Khan does, right? Just like, hey.
I don't
new guy
remember
this week.
Tony Khan threatening murder or death. You know?
I meant the debut part. It's like, hey man,
Okay.
someone's gonna debut today.
Yeah, no, I
And
guess
then they
so.
go on dark like a week later.
By the way,
Yeah.
like a few minutes before we started recording today, I was on Twitter, and I don't know if maybe I'm just not in on the joke, or what? But is there a shoot, like, is there a rumor that Tony Khan is like legit just a cokehead? Because that is amazing if so.
I could see it, dude.
Yeah,
I could see
right?
it.
Right? Yeah.
I mean, I just assume most like really rich people are just cokeheads, you know?
Oh, just so coked up. Okay.
Yeah.
You think
Like
Vince?
the good old wrestling days. Nah, I don't think Vince anymore. I don't think his health can take it, can it?
Oh, you know he is like in the 70s, but maybe it's the
speaking
coke
of
that's gotten
Vince,
him there,
dude.
you know?
Speaking of Vince, that interview he did was pretty sick.
Yo, we'll talk about that in the
We'll
current
talk about
events.
that later,
Steven.
though.
Hell yeah, hell yeah.
Yeah.
But okay, so basically Drago is gonna have a match with this King Cuerno character that Dario mentions. Okay, later.
He
on
looks
tonight.
cool. You got a good look to him.
Drago or King Cuerno?
No, King Cuerno. King Cuerno.
Yeah, King Cuerno looks sick. King Cuerno looks sick.
He looks like a legit like wrestler.
He does. He does, and he is a legit wrestler. He's Santos Escobar in NXT, Steven. I don't know if you know.
Oh shit, really?
Yeah, he was
sick.
El Hijo del Fantasma, and now he's Santos Escobar. But
Not really doing that great right now
I mean, no,
in NXT.
no, but you know he's fine. He's doing okay. But the
Yeah.
point is, Pentagon Jr. came out next. Okay, a man who's doing great for himself. Penta Oscuro.
You didn't go over the finish.
Huh?
You didn't go over the finish of the last match.
This we did the Mahi Straw.
For Drago?
Drago didn't have his match yet.
Oh.
Steven,
Oh.
we are
I'm
the
misremembering,
lore
dude.
keepers of Lucha Underground. You can't
Dude, I
come
gotta
on
remember
here
the lore.
on a
Hang
week
on,
where
let me-
you're hosting.
Let me focus on the lore real quick, man.
You're the host this week, Steven.
All right, I have the lore in my head now, dude.
So what happened next?
Yo, Pinna popped up.
Yo, you're so right. Pentagon comes out and he gets booed the shit out of, okay? And we get our second promo just straight up in Spanish with the yellow subtitles. And Pentagon says, guys, in Mexico, nobody respects me. Like, the fans don't like me, my boss doesn't like me, and even the other Pentagons don't like me. And I said,
who are the other Pentagons?
Who are the other Pentagons? And why
Is it
don't they
Pentagon
like
Senior?
you? I mean, you bring up a good point. There probably is a
Pentagon
Pentagon
Senior
Senior
2?
yeah.
Pentagon Senior?
Mhm.
Is there a whole family of Pentagons?
I imagine there are many, apparently. At least more than one is what we know, okay? And they all hate Pentagon Jr., which is very sad. But he says, thank you, especially to Dario Cueto, though, because he is giving me the respect that I deserve. Porque mi nombre es Pentagon Jr. And I don't know the next part he said in Spanish. I have the English translation. He says, everyone will respect me. Y cero miedo. So, we got our first Cero Miedo promo of Lucha Underground, Steven. How you feeling?
Yo, it's pretty sick.
Yeah, right?
I mean, it was a promo. I didn't really understand it.
Well, that's why they have those
like-
captions at the bottom, Steven. Those
Yeah,
are
but I
for
feel like
us
reading
Americans.
captions is different than like, you know, knowing what they're saying. You know what I mean?
Not
Like,
really.
I feel like, no.
No, like you can use
Maybe
like the
I'm just really bad
context
at
clues.
reading.
Yeah, I think so.
I think I'm just bad at reading, dude. I'm more of a listener kind of guy than a reading kind of guy. You know, like I see words, like, dude,
Uh-huh.
I can't deal with this right now, dude.
I'm so sorry.
Alright.
Well, I'm glad I was able to come here prepared for the podcast. Even though you're the
Thank
host
you.
this week and tell you
I
what
am
Pentagon
hosting
was
this
saying.
week.
Yeah, we know. You're doing a great job, by the way. Keep it up, man.
Thank you.
You are
Thank you.
such a great host. Oh my
Mhm.
gosh.
I'm really
but
good at hosting, bro.
after Penta says Cero Miedo, Phoenix comes out because they are gonna have a one-on-one match. I guess just like sort of a rematch from last week with the winner and loser. So
I guess because like
cool.
he pinned him, right? It's like, all right, well, I gotta have a match, man.
Yeah, I guess so. Penta wants some redemption. And I'm thinking too that based on sort of how commentary acted during the match, it is not official Lucha Underground lore that they are brothers like they are in real life.
No?
I think the characters are very separate.
I think it's really chill when like brothers fight each other. No, I don't know. Sometimes it's cool when brothers fight each other.
Yeah, sometimes it's cool. Sometimes it's cool. I'll
Sometimes
be
it looks
honest.
really bad, like Jeff Hardy versus Matt Hardy.
Okay, well,
We're not that good. That was like
are we
play
talking
fighting right
08?
there.
Yeah, it wasn't.
Yeah.
The best. It wasn't the best. But Steven, okay. So I'll be honest in saying that at the beginning of this match, I was very underwhelmed. Right, like the match felt a lot like like the stereotype of like what people would criticize as flippy shit back in like 2014.
Just doing flips and stuff.
Yeah, it felt like a little like uninspired.
impact?
Like, well, not no impact.
Yeah.
Like, well, kind of no impact, but like they were just going through motions rather than like having a
I know what you
match.
mean.
And I felt that way for like the first part, but then like after about like 5 or so minutes, it kicked in and like it became like a very fun match. But at first,
And then
I was like,
ended.
oh no, yeah, well, yeah, then it ended pretty quick.
Then it ended.
This is true. Where
It's the right match.
yeah, like there were some cool spots.
Yeah.
Like Penta did a sick like pop-up package pile driver at one point, like where he got him up insane.
Also ended in a roll up too, right?
Hmm?
Did it end up in a roll up too? Or was the next
No,
match?
well, it didn't end in a roll-up, but it ended really fucked, Steven, okay? Because Phoenix did a Spanish fly from the top rope, and then he pins
that's right,
him.
a Spanish fly that went. Yeah.
But Penta's shoulder was up 100%. Like,
did he get screw jobbed?
He got so fucked on.
The Lucha screw job?
The Lucha screw job, Steven. The Boyle Heights
my
screw
gosh.
job. I know, it's fucked up. But like,
Poor Penta.
so, but it's such backwards fucking shit here, because think back to episode 1 of Lucha Underground, where it was Son of Havoc and Sexy Star. Because Sexy got pinned, shoulders down, clean. And Matt Striker was like, holy shit, her shoulders were up. He was pulling the tights, blah, 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 blah.
Yeah.
And now here we are, and Ray Phoenix clearly has not pinned his brother, okay? But Matt Striker doesn't mention a thing about it. It's just like, okay, yep, Phoenix is just better. It's like...
Phoenix just a better competitor here, man.
Yeah,
he wants the Spanish fly. Who loses to a Spanish fly in like the early 2010s?
Probably a lot of people, especially in a diving one, you know? Probably a good number.
So sick. I love Spanish flies.
Yeah.
I think they're a really cool move.
Yeah, it was pretty sick.
It's just a back flip though. And a front flip.
Yeah.
But that's what makes it cool.
Yeah. Yeah, absolutely, absolutely. What I thought was very cool, Steven, is at one point they cut to the crowd and they're chanting Lucha, Lucha, Lucha.
Oh yeah.
And right in the front row was a man, a bald man, a tall bald man in a Juggalo t-shirt. That was awesome.
Yo, my boy.
Yo, I'm pretty sure it's Kevin Gill, who's the commentator for GCW. Yeah.
You think?
I'm like 100% certain, because I know
Should
that
message
man's
him a picture.
We should, right? We can
Yeah,
cut
like, hey,
this
this
and we'll
you?
send it to him online, you know?
And then interview him.
Yeah, I don't want to
Ask
do that.
him about his life.
Honestly, I don't
No?
want to start some beef, Steven, you know, with other
Oh,
wrestling
I think it's
personalities,
cool.
because that's what we are now. You know, we're big wrestling personalities.
Man, I
you
don't
know?
want to be wrestling personality.
We're
dude.
wrestling
Those guys are
influencers.
lame. Oh man, those guys are lame, dude.
Yeah, well, especially Kevin Gill. He sucks ass, you know?
Oh, you shouldn't say that. No.
Oh, but Steven, have you tried listening to his commentary? Like,
not really.
I really like GCW, and like before COVID, I used to watch like every show, and I would have to mute it, because Kevin Gill is so bad, so bad. I really wanted to like him, but he's, you know, he's a juggalo. So
I mean, what's wrong with being a juggalo, dude?
you know, I just
Yeah, no,
you're
water, fire, air, and dirt. Fucking magnets, Jacy. How do they work?
That's a great question, Steven, and hopefully
How do magnets work?
Hopefully we figure
hope
that
one
out through
day.
the course of this podcast, you know?
I hope me and my juggalettes will find out one day.
Your juggalos and juggalettes?
Yeah.
That's pretty
Whoop,
cool. Whoop whoop is right, Steven.
whoop.
Whoop whoop. So yeah, the match ended with a Spanish fly from the top. Pentagon's shoulder was up, and then Pentagon continues to get a lack of respect, you know?
Kind of jobbed.
Well, yes. Pentagon looks like a loser. He's lost 2 matches in a row
Yeah.
so far.
He looks so sick though. That's the thing. That's weird.
Yes, he looks like a badass.
He looks badass. Like his whole design of the face paint and the mask looks really cool.
Yeah, it's pretty sick. It's
but
pretty
he
sick.
just doesn't win.
Not
Poor
yet.
guy.
Not yet.
Not
But
yet?
Steven,
Not
from
yet?
there, we
Okay.
go to a vignette, right? A vignette, this time for King Cuerno himself, right? The man that will be fighting Drago. And it's like, it does this weird, like, intersplicing and then cuts back and forth between a gym, a locker room, and then just, like, grass. Like a camera being slid across grass.
That's awesome.
And I'm pretty sure it's supposed to, like, mimic sort of if you were an animal running through, like, the woods. But it doesn't feel that way.
It's
It
not
feels
fast
like
enough.
no, it feels like you just sort of
Just-
have
or
your
just
camera
flying
on the
through
ground and
grass.
you're running it through the grass like a toy car, you know?
That's so sick.
Yeah.
I want to be that guy recording the grass.
Yeah.
The camera just like running past it, like with the camera.
That's awesome. So it's like this dramatic footage of all this stuff. King Cuerno like working out, changing his clothes, and there's some voiceover going on where he says, "What you call a savage, I call survival. What you call
Yo,
evil,
good for him.
I call a way of life. And what you call a
So
predator,
he's evil.
I call prey." And so this is the promo, you know.
So this guy's evil, right? Like he's not a good guy. He's a bad guy.
This is the indication I'm getting.
I assume.
You know,
Okay.
he's talking about evil being his way of life, you know.
Yeah. That's pretty cool.
Yeah, generally not the sign of a good guy. So
Evil's not doing that good right now in New Japan, though.
well,
You
you,
know?
don't have to bring it up, okay?
No.
No. Dude's
Okay.
former IWGP heavyweight champions. Leave him the fuck alone, okay?
I'm sorry, Evil.
Evil's awesome. Leave him alone. I almost ordered his action figure for $60, and then
Why?
a wave of sense got knocked into me that I could not do that in good faith. Okay.
Did you like see on eBay like, oh, I really need that, and you bought it, and you
straight
realize
up,
like, oh, I shouldn't.
the cost, the market price is $60, like straight from
What?
New Japan. Yeah.
Is it like a super detailed figure?
No.
No.
No, the New Japan figures are honestly not that great, but the evil one looks
okay.
sick. Yeah.
I know like there's like Japanese Rock and Stone Cold figures that look really sick. I want to buy them.
Yo, do it. It's
They're
a
like
write-off.
really posable like Rock figures and Stone Cold and Triple H, I think. They look really cool. They're like Japanese.
Are they the figure art ones?
Yeah, the figure arts one.
Okay,
Yeah.
okay. They sold them.
Yeah,
they
those
were
are
on
sick.
clearance on WWE Shop and like Ringside Collectibles
Yeah,
a couple years ago for
'cause,
like
like,
$20.
No one wanted to buy them because like, why the fuck they want to buy an expensive figure of The Rock when I can buy that $20 one?
Well, yeah.
But like they're really nice.
They are.
I
They are.
think.
You should get them for
Like,
props on
quality-wise.
the podcast. You know, so you can do
Yeah?
like a cool Stone Cold and
Hold on.
Rock impression. That'd be awesome.
Aw,
Yeah.
I would love to do that.
Oh my gosh, I would love to watch you do that, Steven. This is big plans for the future. But we cut from the vignette for King Cuerno right into the actual match with Drago. And they say King Cuerno, Melissa Santos bills him as being from the highlands of Guerrero, Mexico. You know, no relation.
People were really confused by that. I think it got a weird reaction from the crowd, if I remember correctly.
That
Like, I
he's
think
from
they were
the
laughing.
highlands of Guerrero, Mexico.
Yeah.
Or were they
Was the
laughing
crowd
at
laughing doing that?
Well, were they laughing at
I
him
don't know.
being from the highlands, or were they laughing at the giant ass deer on his head?
That's what I was trying to remember.
Yeah.
I
'cause
think he looks cool with the deer on his head, though.
I was gonna ask you. Yeah. How does the
I
deer
thought it
make
was
you
cool.
feel?
I think the props look cool. Like when they have like cool prop stuff when they come in. I think it's pretty. It's more memorable than like guy walking out. You know.
Yeah. How does it compare to the panda head that Sammy Guevara used to come out with?
Dude, I didn't really like the Fana head.
Yeah,
I'd walk out
yeah,
with.
okay,
That wasn't
okay.
That,
I think we're in
that
agreement.
wasn't the look.
I think
That
we're in
wasn't the look for
agreement.
him.
No.
Because like his I think at the time his frame was like really skinny. It's like it looked
Yeah.
really weird because he has this giant big thing on his head.
Well, it's just like a little nerd with a panda on his head, you know? That's what it
Yeah.
was. And I love Sammy, don't get me wrong. But
Now
you
he's
know,
jacked. So good for him.
Yo, looking real jacked.
Got been working, dude.
Hell yeah. But basically, he comes out, King Cuerno, with a deer on his head. And Matt Striker says, Vamp, what can you tell me about the significance of the word Cuerno? And Vampiro just says, it means horn.
It mean horn.
It means horn. Okay.
It mean horn, Matt Striker.
But like, what the fuck is that question for? What's the significance of Cuerno? That's his name, dude. What do you want? Like,
It mean horn.
it mean horn. But Vamp expands on it. He's like, it looks to me like that man's a hunter. And it looks like he collects trophies. Which is like, okay.
That's cool.
I guess so, yeah. And then he's like, there's no cooler trophy than a dragon. Which also
So is he gonna
kinda
murder
true.
him? Is he gonna murder Drago like after the match?
Yeah, he's gonna fucking chop off his head and start wearing it to the
Or
ring.
get like his mask and that's good enough. Because they did that in the
No.
match, right? Or no?
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 Well, no, I don't think he was trying to rip off the mask. I think he was like fucking with his eye at one point, right?
Okay.
I think that's what it might
Was
have
it?
been.
He was trying to unlace like a mask.
Oh, maybe so. But the match
Yeah.
does start, and Vampiro asks Matt Striker a question like, Matt, what do you expect we can see from this matchup? And Matt Striker says, you know, a lot of times you watch quote unquote wrestling and you know what's coming next, but that's not true here on Lucha Underground. And it's like,
So
hey,
we're
guys,
not watching wrestling, guys. We're watching sports entertainment. Come on.
Come on. Steven, I love Lucha Underground. You know, I can't say this enough. But I'm getting very tired of all just like the shots at WWE for no
The
reason.
Fed bad. All these Fed
Yeah,
bads.
It's like, it's not.
I mean, I get kind of used to Fed bad
yeah.
when I watch AEW, you know?
Really?
So like it's just whatever.
I
Yeah.
guess. Because you watch so much AEW, right?
I do watch a lot of AEW.
Yeah, I thought so.
I
But like,
watch clips of it on Twitter.
oh my god, not even on
Like
YouTube.
most AEW fans.
I understand. But no, it's every week, multiple times a week, Matt Striker says some shitty thing about WWE, and it's like, guys, let's just be our own place. You know, let's do our own thing. And so, Vampiro follows this up by saying, Drago looks like a Japanese wrestler.
What
Which
does
is
that
like,
mean?
What? The man's wearing a dragon mask. Why does he look like a Japanese wrestler? And then he starts
The
saying,
dragon.
like, huh?
Are there dragon wrestlers in Japan?
Well, like, kind of.
I know there's a tiger guy.
Like, Matt
that's
Striker
a pretty big one, right?
kind of clears it up, and he's like, it's very reminiscent of the mask that Great Muta used to wear for a period of time, which is true. It looks a lot like Muta's old mask, right? But like,
Yeah.
that's not what Vamp said. Vamp didn't say, oh, Drago reminds me a lot of the Great Muta. Vamp said Drago looks Japanese, which is very different.
He looks Japanese, Matt.
And then he's like, this is what happens when there's a lot of interchange of the styles over the years between like Mexico and Lucha Libre and the Japanese style of wrestling. And I'm like, what happens with the interchange? That they start looking Japanese? What do you mean? I was just very confused. Oh, okay. I didn't know how to take it. I didn't know how to take it. But at one point during the match, Steven, as far as like the actual like aggression and the physicality goes, King Cuerno like grabs the referee Justin Borden and shoves him to the ground, like as a roadblock for Drago's move, and then Drago just jumps off the referee's back and like hits a Hurricane Rana or something. You know,
that's kind of sick.
That was interesting, I guess.
That was pretty cool.
That King Cuerno was willing
Would
to
that be
beat up
disqualification?
I mean, it could have been. They always say on commentary like, "Oh, it's the ref's discretion. It's the ref's discretion." So,
I mean, if I was a ref, I'm being tossed as like a weapon. You know?
Yeah,
I'd be like, yo, dude, fuck off.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, a little bit. But then King Cuerno follows that all up with like a suicide dive, which is in King Cuerno has a sick suicide dive, Steven. We have to be on the same page here. It looks incredible.
I think I've been like suicide dived out already.
Yeah.
In my lifetime,
you
know?
But he does it so pretty. That's pretty.
True.
Yeah.
But like, some people do suicide dives every day, dude.
Oh, no, you're right. There's not
so many suicide dives, man.
A lack of them in the wrestling world. However, King Cuerno can do them all day, okay? But the end sequence of the match was pretty cool, I have to admit. Like, it starts off first with Vampiro saying that slaps to the chest are like stealing somebody's lunch, which, of course, very appropriate, given our main event. But King Cuerno at one point like has Drago locked up like he's about to hit a DDT right like under the arm, and he starts awkwardly flexing with like his left arm. Just he doesn't have that big of a bicep, you know. Like he's a in shape guy, but he's not that big, you know.
He doesn't work out his arms. He's more of a body guy.
He is.
More of a body dude.
Like those abs, you know, King Cuerno's abs. His biceps.
He's not much of a lifter, dude.
Not his biceps.
Okay.
His chest.
He's a cardio man.
You're right. He really is.
He probably is a cardio guy, actually. When I think about it, he probably is.
But basically, he starts flexing, and then he whips Drago into the ropes. And then Drago does like on the whip into the ropes. He jumps up, springboards, and goes into like this insane like pin combination. It was
that one looks sick. Like I'm not a fan of roll-ups. This one looks legit really cool.
Yeah. Like I don't know what to call it even. Like he had like
I
think
that Striker didn't know either, right?
No.
Like I don't know what that is, but it's how he won with
it's
a roll-up.
How he won. Yeah, Drago wins with it. Pins the debut.
That's my favorite, by the way. When it comes, he's like, I don't know what that's called, but he's done it.
Yeah, but it sure is effective. You know, that's very cool. Very cool.
It's like, all right, just tell me you don't know the move, dude. Just don't say anything. You know, at that point.
Precisely. And then
I thought the finish was really cool.
Yeah, I thought it was
like
sick too.
The roll up. Because like, I'm not a fan of roll ups unless they're like really cool looking.
Yeah, but I like that they didn't have Drago lose. You know, because like they could make him a big deal still. And then King Cuerno, he's debuting. He just had a hype promo. Dario Cueto was like, "Yo, you're gonna be his prey." And so for him to just like lose clean would have been pretty fucked too.
Yo, if Drago lost, dude, that guy's done.
Yeah, a little bit, you know, a little bit.
It's poor Dragon Man.
Yeah, make him chase the dragon head. That's what you have to do.
Yeah.
And so that's what they are doing. Because King Cuerno, he gets up immediately after the pin, and Drago's like off on like the stairs, and he, like King Cuerno does like the slitting the throat motion that the Undertaker does. Yeah, and so I imagine this feud is gonna continue, Steven.
It's a fun feud. I think it was a pretty alright match. I liked it. I think it can get better. Like it's gonna get better, I assume, right?
Yeah, I think every match is gonna get better as we get more familiar with the characters, you know, because like we don't really know that much about these people yet. It's just like they're putting on.
You know about
Chavo?
Matches.
We know a shit ton about Chavo, but problem is, man
Prince
booked
Puma.
it. Man's not in the company anymore. You know,
we know
Conan
about
told him to
Puma.
split. Okay, we do know.
Because the next promo is a Puma promo.
Okay, this is the 10th.
Yet again.
10th Puma promo in the first 4 episodes of Lucha Underground, Steven.
They're really building him up, but like he doesn't appear in the show that much.
No, not
like,
really.
He's appeared more in promos than like actual match time.
Yeah, but that, I mean, I'm not upset about that though, because like that gets to build exactly what I was just talking about. You know, where we're building the characters, so we care about his match when he has them. But the problem here though is that Prince Puma's character right now is that he's a mute. He's a mute with a mean manager.
He's a mute who beats up homeless guys.
Yeah, or at least on one occasion he beat up some homeless guys.
He's a reincarnation of an Aztec warrior.
Uh-huh.
That's pretty cool.
That's also true. That's also true. But basically, Puma's working out during this vignette, right? He's backstage, like, doing something knee
That's all his
lifts.
vignettes are. It's just him working out and beating up, like, punching bags.
You know, he's a handsome guy. He's got to keep his physique intact, Steven, or
He has a
yell
really nice physique.
He really does. And so...
Have you seen his, like, flexibility? That guy's crazy, dude.
Steven, shut up. And so Conan ends up walking into the scene, and he's like, yo, Puma.
Yeah.
I know Johnny Mundo's got this match tonight with Big Rick, right? But like I told you last time, this isn't your battle. No matter who comes out there, no matter who does what tonight, you are not going to interfere. Do you understand? And then Prince Puma just looks at him, like all like starry-eyed, and just like shrugs.
Dude, he always looks like he's about to cry during these promos.
He's on the verge of tears at all moments. Conan is so abusive.
Is he like, is it like a thing? Is it just Trevor himself being like, shit, I don't know what to say, man?
This is shoot Trevor just not knowing how to handle himself. He gets nervous.
He's like, shit, what's my line? What's my line? What's my line?
He actually has a massive script he had to memorize, and he falls apart every time.
I think that's what happens. They're just like, fuck, this guy just can't talk, man.
Yeah.
So they just like cut out all his like speaking parts and goes to like the ending of them. Just cut it all out.
Wrong. I remember the first time I heard him talk, because I watched him do all like the Prince Puma stuff way before I watched him as like Ricochet. And the first time, I think it was like at that big like New Japan LA show they did one time.
Oh, yeah.
And Ricochet was there, and he cut a promo. And
as Prince Puma or Ricochet?
As Ricochet. And he sounded like the biggest dork in the world. It was the first time I heard his voice. And I was like, oh, no, why'd you have to talk, man?
Poor guy.
Yeah. Which is, I mean,
he really should take like acting classes, in my opinion. Apparently he's up for a big push, though.
Yo, that's also coming up in the news later, Steven.
But like, I feel like everyone gets that title in an article of X wrestlers about to get a big push soon.
And guess who's not ever going to get a fucking push? Trevor
What?
is who's not getting a push.
You don't think Trevor is going to become Universal Champion?
The guy cries every time he's on TV. He's not getting a push. No.
It's not like a big TV either. It's like a crowd of like 40 people.
Exactly.
Imagine for like 1,000 people.
And
poor guy.
Conan says after Prince Puma shrugs, he says, maybe it's a lot the process while you're working out, so I'll give you the benefit of the doubt, Puma, but you need to start listening, kid. And then it cuts to Prince Puma's face again, still just devastated, still just bawling. And so basically, yeah, is Prince Puma gonna help Johnny Mundo tonight? Is he not? We don't know.
I don't know. We don't know.
I don't know. But Steven, guess what it's time
What
for?
up? This is the main event.
Yo, time for the main
The
event.
main event, bro.
Yo, Steven, what's our main event?
It was Ricky. Not Ricky. Who's Ricky? Johnny Mundo versus the big dick man, Big Rick. That's pretty cool.
So I have a little bit of confusion then, because maybe I wasn't paying close enough attention to the show when I was watching it. Is it big?
It's just Big Rick. It's just Big Rick.
Okay. Well, no.
Yeah.
I just because you started off the episode by saying he was Big Dick Rick, and now you said
Big Dick Rick.
The Big Dick.
I mean,
Big Rick.
I assume he is a big dick Rick. You know.
You know, I imagine
That's my assumption.
I imagine he has a massive, massive penis. You're right, Steven.
Yeah.
But
dude, speaking of penises, dude.
Yeah. Speaking
what's with like wrestlers and like liking penises so much? Because I feel like every so often you hear a story about a wrestler talking about their junk, or like some other guy's genital. It's like, I don't get it. Do wrestlers see like a penis like, yo, that shit's my jam right there, dude?
Well,
because like a lot of them just like penises.
What's wrong with that?
Like,
why are you speaking about this?
Orton
like it's a
likes
problem?
penises, you know. Angle likes his penises.
Yeah.
Orton, he's like, yeah.
Did you say Borden?
Like...
Justin Borden, the referee, likes penises?
No, I said Orton, dude.
Oh shit. Maybe Justin
Orton
Borden
used to, like,
too, though.
make people such. Orton used to like dip his penises in like people's boots, right?
Wow. I don't know.
Wrestlers just love penises, man.
Yeah, but like honestly,
crazy.
that's hilarious. If I walk into the locker room and Randy Orton's balls deep in my boots, I'm gonna be like, hell yeah, dude, keep it up.
Yo, Randy, I'm about to go on a match. Ew, why is there white stuff in my boots?
Oh shit, I didn't realize. Wow.
Wow.
He's coming in the boot, Steven, just to get clarification.
It's the cum boot.
Wow. That's so cool.
Wow.
Uh-huh.
And it's also like Ryback talking about his junk with like Lesnar.
Uh-huh.
A lot of junk in wrestling, dude.
So Ezekiel Jackson versus Johnny Mundo, Steven.
Who?
Oh, Big Rick. Big Dick Rick. My apologies.
Big Rick, yeah.
Dick, okay. Big Rick already starts off into the ring. He does not get an entrance. However,
We got the jobber entrance. Poor guy.
yeah, I guess so. And they build him from the City of Angels, because again, half the roster is from Los Angeles, and they have to come up with as many ways as possible to phrase it.
From the city of the Lakers.
Eventually, but Big Rick has his cigar in hand. And he's waiting for Johnny
Looks
Mundo.
badass. I love his look so much.
Yeah, and I like Johnny Mundo's look too. He's coming out with like the maroon robe. He's looking cool. Like
He does little hand thing. He does like, wow, like, you know, like,
yeah.
wow,
No, listen.
yeah, sick.
Yeah, it's
No,
badass.
that wasn't his theme. That wasn't his theme.
Oh no, you're
It's
right.
not make believe. No, come on.
Wait, no, you're so clever. See, okay, just open your eyes real quick, because the story of this match is that Mundo is like the fancy athletic wrestler who does all parkour, and Big Rick is just a powerhouse. You know, he's
a big man.
Yeah, he's a big ass boy, and basically he dominates the entire match.
Yeah.
Where one thing I thought was sick though was like in the first little bit where Big Rick is dominating, he like beals Johnny Mundo across the ring, and Mundo just does like a cartwheel and lands on his feet. It was sick looking.
Oh, that was sick, dude.
Yeah.
I love Mundo so much, like parkour. Like, I don't know. I think it's really cool how he incorporates like him just jumping over stuff into his matches, you know?
Oh, yeah. It's pretty badass.
Sick.
Yeah, how did
Making
you
it on
feel
his
about
feet.
all those promos in WWE? Like, it was before Johnny Mundo match, and they would always like come backstage and it's him like hopping on top of
And
like
parkouring?
barrels and boxes. Yeah.
I thought those are sick.
Yeah,
but, like,
right?
when I think about it, watching it must be really awkward. It's like, why is this man running on TV?
Yeah. Yeah, no, a little bit.
And then Michael will be like, that's what we called parkour, guys. That's the training John Morrison does before his match.
Okay, maybe like through the eyes of my 8-year-old self it was a lot cooler, but
Yeah.
still pretty badass. And at one point during the match, Matt Striker says, Vampiro says, in the words of Eddie Guerrero, go for the ankles. I think basically saying Johnny Mundo needs to take out the legs of Big Rick. And I thought it was clever. Matt Striker said, there's no ankle machine in the gym. Which I was like, I'd never heard that
there
before.
is.
What?
There's ankle machine, right? I assume.
What's the ankle machine?
Ankle machine, you know? Just
Yeah, tell
doing
me
this
about the
with
gym,
ankles.
Steven. Tell me
Tell me
about the gym, real
dude.
quick. And why is the
called
ankle
running.
machine having you spin your hand in circles?
It's called running, dude, okay? That helps your ankles a lot. Yeah.
The ankle machine is running.
Yeah.
Not a treadmill.
You're the ankle
but-
machine.
Okay. Wow.
Yeah, you are.
That's really profound. You're giving a lot of power to the individual, and I appreciate that. Big Rick,
you.
though, is dominating Mundo again. Mundo evades at one point. Like, he evades, like, the finishing move that Rick has, like, the Uranagi, like, rock bottom chokeslam thing. And he does, like, a spring Enziguri. He gets a near fall. And then it's like, Johnny Mundo is about to win the match, but he does not. And we cut backstage, and it's Prince Puma.
That was so awkward.
Well, listen,
the way it cuts was so weird.
they were
looking,
playing
dude.
Wii menu music, and it's just
Yeah.
Prince Puma changing in front of
It
his
was so
locker.
fucking weird.
Yes.
Because like it was during the match, and then all of a sudden just cuts to Puma, just like chilling.
But like
you
again,
know?
it's not just like it's like, because sometimes in wrestling they do that. They cut backstage, like, we have to redirect our attention. There's some crazy stuff going on backstage. But no.
He's gotta look at the camera. He's gotta look at the TV on an awkward angle.
Yeah, it's exactly. But it's a cut to Prince Puma, and they're playing again, just like a soundtrack. They're playing music, the weird elevator music as Prince Puma stands there, and then after a couple seconds, Cisco and Cortez, Big Rick's goons, come out, and they kind of attack him. Like they like punch him and kick him for like 2 seconds, and they run away.
Aw, those
Yeah.
poor goons.
And then we cut back to the ring, and Johnny Mundo's going for the end of the world for the Starship Pain, but no, at the last second, Cisco and
They
Cortez.
yoinked him.
They did. They grabbed his leg, and they fucked it up.
And then it was all over. It was all over,
But
man.
this was too much for Rick Knox to handle, or I don't even know who was the official. Maybe Justin Borden again. And they were like, no, we're throwing out the match. You grabbed this man's ankles. This is fucked up.
You grabbed his ankles, dude.
And so
Why?
Johnny Mundo wins by disqualification.
Yo, good for Mundo.
Yeah, honestly. And then he starts beating the shit out of Cortez Castro, Mr. Cisco, like real easily.
I mean, he could really do it like backstage. I'm pretty sure he could do it in the ring too, right? Like, they're not built up to be that strong, right? The goons.
Well, no, because
the first
Steven,
episode
the thing about the goons is that they're goons. You know,
Yeah.
they got beat the shit out of in front of Dario's office. You know,
Aw,
yeah, they're not
goons.
doing too hot. But the point is, Big Rick, he just steamrolls over Johnny Mundo, okay? It does not matter that Cisco and Cortez are not doing well. Big Rick just runs over him. It's a 3-on-1 attack. They get out a table, and they put Johnny Mundo through the table.
And they killed him
well,
through a table.
yeah, Matt Striker says, Johnny Mundo is out. Perhaps
He's
he may
fucking
never
dead.
wake up from
He
this
just fell through a
nightmare.
table. That's all he's. Right?
But he might never wake up.
From the table?
Well, from this nightmare.
Oh, okay.
Again.
Okay.
Perhaps he may never wake up.
I couldn't tell they wanted to play off him being dead or not, to be honest. Cause like the way that they were saying is like he's not gonna wake up from that. There's no way.
Yeah,
he's gotta be dead, dude.
It was weird. It was very weird. And the last shot you see before the episode ends is just Johnny Mundo like passed out underneath the table. But yeah, I don't know why they had commentary say that. It wasn't that brutal, you know? He was just doing fine. He just got put through a table.
Like, I feel like I'm pretty sure going outside, like diving outside, hurts more. You know?
I mean, maybe. Believe it or not, Steven, I've never been put through a table. But
you haven't?
Not yet. I'm really looking forward to my debut. Yeah.
Your debut?
Steven, can
Your
I put
first
you
debut
through a
is a tables match?
Actually, can we have a match? Can we have a shoot tables match?
Dude, I want to go to like one of those wrestling events. They have like a little ball pit wrestling ring.
Yo?
I want to go to one of those. It looks
Who
sick.
has a ball pit wrestling ring?
I watched the WrestleMania video ones of Access.
Oh,
little kid just in a ball pit wrestling ring.
Ball pit. That was
really
a foam pit, okay?
Oh, that's different?
Well, one has foam in it, the other has balls in it.
Oh, did they both hurt?
I imagine the foam is a little softer than the plastic balls, Steven.
Aw.
Yeah. No, you're right. They did have foam wrestling rings at Access, but I thought you meant like an indie show, you know? Indie show's just in a foam wrestling ring.
No, an indie show would probably just get like a ball pit from like Walmart and like, all right, kids. There you go.
That's awesome.
Here you go, kids.
I'm surprised no one. I mean, people probably have done that. Like, you know how like they do like Legos and or gummy bears during death matches, like as like, oh,
what?
Yeah, like they'll like instead of thumbtacks, they'll pour gummy bears out.
Oh, I think you meant like they'll like give gummy bears during like a death match. Like your kids have some gummy bears.
Yeah, what I used to love, Steven, is the indie promotion from Austin, Texas, Wrestle Circus. When they would have like really gruesome or death matches, they would send a Jervis Cottonbelly outside the arena. And he would like babysit all the kids. It was awesome, yeah.
It's so cute.
It is.
I don't want to scar children.
They don't. But but I'm saying like how sometimes they do like some like not corny, but like silly stuff like that where it's gummy bears. I'm surprised they've never done that with like a little Walmart like pool filled with little plastic balls, you know, and, like pile drive them through
ball pit match.
Uh-huh.
Oh my god, he's got pile drive through the balls.
Oh my god, it's devastating.
My god.
Imagine, you're some indie guy, you know, you come up with this creative spot, you want to do it like 20 people in the crowd, half of them are your family. Someone paralyzes you while pile driving you into the ball pit.
That's the worst way to go out, dude. Your
career's over.
Through a ball pit.
That'd be so sad.
That's gotta be a spot someone's done, by the way. There's no way that hasn't happened yet. Someone paralyzed in the ball pit.
Steven, let's just do it. Let's book our own show. There's only one match. It's you versus me. It's a ball pit death match, and one of us has to get paralyzed. Yeah.
Who's getting pile drive?
I think it'd be
all right.
I think it'd be
it's
awesome.
A pretty alright episode of Lucha Underground.
What was that? Sorry.
It's a pretty alright episode.
Oh yeah, it was fine. You know, like I think it was a little bit
slower.
I think it was like faster paced than last week at least.
Oh, the matches were a lot shorter. Right?
Yeah, they definitely were.
I
just haven't cared that much about the stuff on the past couple of episodes. Like, if it's not Chavo Guerrero, I simply don't care. You have to understand.
I think Big Rick's really cool. I like Big Rick a lot.
Yeah, I think he has a great
I just think Big Rick looks badass.
Yeah.
I think that's kind of it. I think Chavo has a really cool storyline right now. I don't really care about Phoenix that much.
No, I think Phoenix is badass, but like, come on, let's get him some story, you know? Like Matt Stryker keeps saying, yo, what separates Lucha Underground from all the other companies is that like we focus on stories, we have deep characters with a lot of layers. It's like, well, motherfucker,
lore.
Show me those layers.
You gotta read the comic, dude, and you gotta go on the website and read the bio.
We're going to. The comics are in the off season. The comics, I think, come in between season 1 and 2. So don't you worry.
What was I gonna say? I think Penta looks really cool, but I know like you said that like he doesn't get developed until like much later on, so I'm really excited for that.
I mean, he doesn't get turned into Pentagon Dark until much later on, but before he's Pentagon Dark, he's still Pentagon Junior, pretty badass.
Oh, okay, he's just a baby.
Yeah, we're in an awkward stage for Penta right now. Yeah, it's not where he's
baby
at
Penta.
Yeah, we're a little baby Penta who gets no respect. They better bring up next week the fact that his shoulder was up, because it was so up. It was so goddamn up. Phoenix.
You think that's the planned finish?
I hope so.
Because like that match ended like pretty abruptly. I feel like.
I mean, I'm sure it was supposed to end there. Yeah. I'm pretty certain. Yeah.
Okay.
But Steven, okay. That was Lucha Underground from the week of November 19th, 2014. To do a
What
little recap
happened in this week of wrestling? Wow. Wow.
Yo, Steven, what did
What?
happen in
What
this
did
week of
happen this
wrestling
week, dude?
back in 2014, the week of November 19th, 2014?
Dude, I'll tell you, dude.
Okay, do it.
Jacy, what happened during this week of wrestling?
Well, I really wanted you to tell me this week. You're the host. I
Oh,
I
yeah?
didn't do any prep this week because you're the host.
Yo, no way, dude, that's sick.
So
I'm
like,
excited.
so what do you remember
know
happening
what?
back in
So,
2014 in November?
I remember during this week,
Yeah.
I wasn't watching WWE frequently enough, dude.
Oh.
I know there's like some Survivor Series thing, probably.
True,
Right?
true.
I think
You're
Seth in that match or something.
You're burying the lead here, Steven.
Yeah.
The biggest news to come out of the week of November 19th, 2014 is that there was a special guest host of Monday Night Raw.
What?
And that special guest host was Grumpy Cat. Yeah.
No, that's so sad. Grumpy Cat's dead now. No.
Wait, Grumpy Cat died?
Yeah, Grumpy Cat's dead.
No.
Grumpy Cat passed away.
No.
No.
I just watched like half an hour of Grumpy Cat
Aw.
on WWE earlier. And for
They
what?
made a whole WWE Grumpy Cat movie. That's the thing, too.
What?
Yeah, they didn't have like a Grumpy Cat movie with like Paige or something in it.
No.
Yeah, there's a Grumpy Cat
No?
movie and Pages in it. I'm pretty sure.
You're lying.
No, I'm pretty sure this is a
Steven,
movie.
Stop lying.
No, I'm looking up right now.
Okay, do it.
I'm gonna Google it right now, Jamie.
Cool.
Processing.
You
No,
know-
no, it wasn't Paige. It was Aubrey Plaza.
They're so different. That's not the same person.
They're the same, dude. They're the same.
Steven.
What up?
What? Also, what?
You know how I
movie
got
was
it confused?
No, I don't.
I got it confused with that one Paige and Miz movie.
The Christmas Bounty. Oh my God. That was a pretty badass movie, but a distinct lack of Grumpy Cat.
Wait, no, I remember now. This is how they promote the movie. It's through like the WWE like guest host with Grumpy Cat.
With Aubrey
Yeah, this came out
Plaza.
during the same time. Yeah, this was the promotion for that movie.
Steven, can you give me a plot synopsis of the Grumpy Cat Aubrey Plaza movie, if you don't mind?
I think Grumpy Cat is trying to save Christmas or something.
So it's also Christmas themed. It's just like the Paige.
Yeah, it's a Christmas Grumpy Cat movie. Yeah.
Okay, not WWE Grumpy Cat movie starring Paige.
No, I think she's
okay.
voiced by the girl who voices plays Leslie in Parks and Rec.
Grumpy
Remember
Cat
correctly?
has a human voice.
Yeah, Grumpy Cat has a human voice in this movie.
Okay.
Yeah.
So Grumpy Cat did not have a human voice on this episode of Raw, Steven. I did. I went back and I watched a
No.
couple of clips. And I guess the primary segment to come out of it was Grumpy Cat interacting with The Miz. Because this was right in the midst of Mizdow going on, right? And so Miz is backstage and it's just on him and Sandow at first, right? And it's him he's making a plea, he's making a pitch like, we could take over Hollywood. I have it in my mind right now, the next movie. We could be stars, we could be on billboards together. And then he looks over and the camera pans and it's Grumpy Cat.
Grumpy Cat.
Yeah.
Holy shit.
Holy
It's a
fucking
fucking
shit.
cat, dude.
Holy
That's crazy.
fucking shit, it's Grumpy Cat.
It's a cat with dwarfism, man. That's insane.
Is Grumpy Cat of dwarfism?
Yeah, Grumpy Cat's that's what Grumpy Cat's tiny.
I didn't know Grumpy Cat was tiny. I thought Grumpy Cat was just a cat with a weird face.
Did you not watch the episode? Grumpy Cat's tiny.
Grumpy Cat was not that small on Monday Night
No,
Raw.
Grumpy Cat's tiny. Grumpy Cat's tiny.
Jesus Christ. Either way,
I don't know your
Miz and
Grumpy
Ms.
Cat lore,
Dow approach Grumpy Cat to be their co-star. Grumpy Cat does not respond because I guess they couldn't afford Leslie. And then what the big news I saw, Steven, is right in my recommended on YouTube as I was watching this clip of The Miz and Grumpy Cat. It was a clip from Total Divas in March of 2015 where Natalia and Tyson
Is that the one where
Kidd-
she's like trying to like get like the Grumpy Cat like movie thing, where it's like hey guys, my cat is also meme material right here, guys.
Yes it is, Steven. I remember the episode fondly. Natalia got a meet and greet and a photo op with Grumpy Cat, and then is very seriously pitching that her cat also be in movies.
The thing is, that probably wasn't like a thing they wrote in the script. I think she's legit excited to meet Grumpy Cat.
She's a fucking insane person. Natalia's crazy. That's one. I remember a few things from all the time I watched Total Divas when I was little, Steven. And one of them is I remember Natalia being a full-blown, just authentic lunatic. Just,
Fucking weirdo.
Yes, and she's
It's weird
great.
because like her husband is so chill.
Yeah, I mean, something has to be off there, you know?
You think?
Yeah.
You think she's blackmailing him with something
She's
he did fucked up in the past?
Maybe.
You had to get to some really fucked up shit back in the dungeon.
Damn, maybe so, maybe
Aw.
so. But that was the big news. Grumpy Cat,
Mhm.
host of Raw.
It's a big cat,
But a small cat.
Big signing.
Big get, small cat. Very sad.
Will Grumpy Cat beat All Elite eventually?
Well, Steven, I don't know if you've heard, Grumpy Cat's dead.
No.
I know.
Grumpy Cat.
Damn it.
That's crazy because like Grumpy Cat wasn't even that big back then, right? Like in 2014, like that was like years after Grumpy Cat was like big.
Oh yeah, well past Grumpy
Which is
Cat's prime.
insane.
Uh-huh.
I don't know. Did you like Grumpy Cat back then? Were you a Grumpy Cat kid?
I don't know. I'm just thinking about the thumbnail for YouTube where I can make Grumpy Cat is all elite.
You want to do Grumpy Cat as a thumbnail?
Grumpy Cat is all elite, baby. Let's go.
No, let's go. All right.
Oh shit.
Just have the video be like Grumpy Cat, AEW, whatever. You can cut this part out, by the way. From the
No, I
podcast,
won't.
right?
I won't. We gotta. This is cool behind the scenes of following Lucha.
Behind
You
the
know.
scenes.
Yeah. Of course.
All right,
of
it's time to
course.
buzz yet, or do you have more?
No, I got more. This same
Okay,
week.
so what else
is-
happened this week?
I'm gonna
man?
tell you, Mr. Host. So
Thank you.
Yeah, famous
Yeah.
wrestler. You know, similar to Grumpy
Wrestler?
Cat.
Famous wrestler.
I shouldn't
Grumpy
say
Cat?
this.
Wait, what happened?
Well, Dolph Ziggler lost his Intercontinental title to
No.
Luke Harper. Luke Harper became IC
Yeah.
champ, which is awesome.
Yeah, remember like last podcast? You're like, I don't remember Luke Harper winning the IC title.
I don't remember it at all, but
Now you do.
now I
now
don't
you
remember.
do.
But now
You fool.
you could have shown me this, and I could have been like, Steven, this is fake, this is false.
This never happened, man.
Yeah, but this is, I guess it's
What is this,
before-
FCW? I don't remember this.
Exactly. But it was a clean pin. Harper just straight
Uh-huh.
up beat Ziggler with a.
Oh, really?
With like a rolling lariat thing, or a discus
Aw,
lariat
that's a
rather.
good way to lose.
Yeah. And then it's right before Survivor Series where for whatever reason Harper's on Team Authority. Just real cool.
He's very authority guy. You know? That's your Luke Harper.
Yeah. So woohoo, let's go Luke Harper. I don't know.
Good for Harper.
Yeah. I was a big Luke Harper guy back then.
I think a lot of people were. I think we were told to like Luke Harper. It's like, yeah, I like Luke Harper.
Yeah, but then because this was me when I was 14. This was before I was like a bona fide mark. When I was 17 and Luke Harper was like doing all the Wyatt family stuff with Randy Orton, that's when I was like a real mark for Luke Harper, you know?
I think his indie stuff was really cool. Like I watched his like clips of his indie stuff.
Yeah.
They did before like
Let's
WWE.
go.
He's
Were
pretty
you
sick.
as pissed as I was that he wasn't in that match with Bray Wyatt and Randy Orton at WrestleMania? Because that should have been a triple
No.
threat.
You think?
You cannot defend the match that we got with the fucking.
I
they
mean,
projected the bugs onto the
You
ring.
didn't like the cum snake?
I
You
believe
didn't
it or
like
not,
the cum snake?
I did not like the cum snake, Steven.
No.
No, you know what makes me even more upset is I was at
What,
that
the bugs?
WrestleMania. I was at
Yeah.
Access before that WrestleMania and at the Superstore, and they had a T-shirt for that match, and I was the
the cum
biggest
snake?
Bray Wyatt. There was no cum snake on the shirt. It was really cool. It had a
No.
viper and it had a vulture, and they were fighting each other, and it was specifically for that match. And I was so excited. That was the match I was most excited to going into Mania. I really wanted Bray to win and be champion. And the match sucked ass. They put cum snakes on the
What?
ring. And now I have a T-shirt to commemorate the cum snake match, and it's fucked up.
How was that match like in person? Like the maggots on the ring, like the projector maggots.
It sucked. It sucked, and I'll tell you
Did
why.
it-
Especially why it
was
sucked
it
is-
visible?
Well, before the cum snake and the maggots even appeared, Steven, that was the same match
Yeah?
where they had lighting problems, and the lights
Oh,
were shining into
no.
fucking everybody's eyes, so you couldn't see shit.
Oh no!
So it was just.
If it makes you feel better, if they do like a projected 3D cum snake, you won't be able to see it in person.
That's a good point. That's
And you
a
know
good
they're gonna
point.
do like a CG cum snake this WrestleMania.
Steven.
You know what's gonna happen.
Oh my god, you know what would be great merchandise? Maybe this can be us.
cum
This can be,
snake?
yeah. What like all
Yeah.
over print tees where it's like sublimated print, like it's all over, like they did with the wrestling.
a giant
canvas.
cum snake
Just
wrapping
cum
around you?
snake on our entire body.
Is it one cum snake or is it multiple cum snakes? 'Cause I want like one big one that's just wrapped around your body.
Yeah. No, but if
And like
all-
at the collar is like the mouth.
yeah, we could do all maggots and then one big cum snake on top of
Ooh.
the maggots. You know,
That sounds exciting.
it's very
I
exciting.
remember because like, was this when people were like excited for Bray Wyatt, right?
Yes, this was when
Okay.
Sister Abigail's house was just burnt to the ground, and
Was he champion, right?
huh?
Or that after?
Yeah, I think he was champ. I
champion?
think he was champ. He won it at Elimination Chamber
Okay.
from John Cena.
Okay.
And Randy Orton had won the Royal Rumble that year in San Antonio. And so
I didn't watch that in person.
You know what? I was there, Steven. It was the first
that?
show I was ever on the floor for. Like there was like on, like I was like the far back row on the floor, but I was on the floor, and I was so excited. Royal Rumble is my favorite pay-per-view, my favorite match. They announced it's in San Antonio, my hometown, and it's at the peak of my wrestling fandom. Like I've never been more of a wrestling fan than I was back in 2017. And about 5 entrants into the Royal Rumble match, I think Big Cass had just come out. Well, you know, I'm a person who's visually impaired. I have glasses and I have contacts. I was wearing my contacts for the Royal Rumble. My right contact decided to fall out of my eye. 5 entrants into the Royal Rumble and just disappeared. So I watched the entire match with my right eye closed. So
that sucks, man.
Yes.
You didn't get to see them go on this little carts? Like, didn't they get like little carts, or they're like too fat or big?
Big Show and Mark Henry rode their little scooters to the ring. It was badass.
It's so good, cause like it's such a long like stadium.
Yeah, it was the longest entrance they've ever had. It was crazy.
I don't know why they made it that long. By the way, they just did.
Vince just thought it would be funny to watch Mark Henry come out on a scooter.
Because the thing was about that Royal Rumble, if I remember correctly, was like they'd walk halfway through the ring and the countdown just starts again.
Yeah. I mean,
it's just like insane.
My favorite was because like you obviously do it for the bigger guys that can't walk as easily, like Mark Henry, like Big Show, but they also did it for Braun Strowman, who's like in his peak, you know, just massive monster on a little moped.
That's so good.
Yeah, it's pretty badass. So that was a sick Rumble. That was when John Cena fought Randy Orton in like their second match. Cena became a 16-time champion. Oh my God, Steven.
Cool. Good for
Cena.
Good for Cena.
That was the match where like, wasn't someone suspended above the ring? Like Enzo was suspended above the ring.
Oh, was it the Enzo cage match?
I think it might have.
The Enzo shark cage match?
Maybe. No, Kevin Owens was suspended above the ring. Right?
What?
I think Kevin Owens was. It was. No, it was Roman Reigns versus Kevin Owens with Chris Jericho above the ring.
Why is this a match?
I think.
What? That's so random.
Because it was right before Festival of Friendship, so like they were still buddies, I think, and so.
Was it for Universal title?
I think it was for the Universal title, yeah. And then that was the one where like number 30, everyone thought it was gonna be Finn Balor, and then it wasn't. It was Roman. I think.
Who was it?
I think it was.
It was Roman. Oh, dude, legit. I love how back then for every Rumble, it's like, all right, guys, we need a final 2 people. Let's get Roman in there.
Yeah.
And everyone's legit. Like I think the past like 5 Rumbles with Roman, he's always like the final 2.
Yeah. But it makes sense because you're always going to guarantee the other person be cheered up until this year.
Yeah,
you know?
Yeah, exactly. Until he wins, of course. That one time where he won.
Oh, 2014?
And yeah, and The Rock comes out. Like, what the fuck? Why are they booing The Rock?
That's fucked up. That's
poor Roman.
That is one of like my strongest wrestling memories ever, Steven, is that Rumble being. Because I mean, I was one of those fans so pissed off.
You watched Bobby Roode beat Shinsuke.
Bobby Roode yeah, but I wasn't mad about that at the time, you know? I trusted NXT. I was like, let me see how this plays out.
I think that's sort of I think the downfall of NXT was after that happened.
No.
Like the Bobby Roode era.
The downfall of NXT. No, it wasn't. I mean, it sort of leveled out. It sort of flattened out. It plateaued for a while, but then it went downhill when it switched to sort of battling with AEW.
To Adam Cole and friends?
I mean, no, even like I have a poster right over there for NXT New York. The main event was Adam Cole versus Johnny Gargano. And they had some sick matches. Velveteen Dream, rest in peace, fought Matt Riddle on that show. That match was sick. What else do we got? Walter versus Pete Dunne.
I'm so sad about Velveteen Dream, man.
Dude, I don't know how much we want to talk about him on this podcast because obviously like fucked up shit. But like, he was. I think legitimately, if that hadn't happened with Velveteen Dream, I still might be a big wrestling fan because Velveteen Dream was legit my favorite wrestler.
Yeah,
he's
so cool. He has like this really cool aura around him, you know?
Yeah, and I felt I've been in since the ground floor. I was watching him on Tough Enough, right? And then at WrestleMania Access, before he was on NXT, I watched him as Patrick Clark, like come out like as like an All-American gimmick. And then like I saw the Velveteen Dream before it was ever debuted, and he had a theme song that was like that spelled out Patrick Clark instead of Velveteen Dream. It was really weird.
Patrick.
It was CL. It was Velveteen Dream. CLARK is instead of DREAM is. And so I've never been able to find that version on YouTube, by the way.
Because he's like a developmental guy too.
Yeah, exactly.
Like it's like they legit built a star, and then he just ended up being such a weirdo.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah, it sucks. Sucks ass. But
Sucks, man.
did you hear that he went on a podcast a couple of weeks ago, Velveteen? Like his first like media
What?
appearance since leaving WWE, and it was just like the thing I remember most from it, because he really doesn't address the allegations that much, aside from like continuing to deny them. Well, no, he's denied them like wholeheartedly. He's been very firm about denying them, being like, WWE, they didn't fire me because of the allegations. They kept me with the company. They did their own investigation and found nothing because nothing happened. But he was saying more so it was a thing of like, every time I was on TV, they reacted poorly to me, and they realized that keeping me around wasn't best for business, so they had to get rid of me.
What? Did they do that to Dream? Like react poorly?
Yeah, he was fucking accused pedophile on TV every week, Steven.
Oh,
you know,
yeah,
like
that would have done it.
Yeah, a little bit.
I mean, Austin Theory managed to survive that by proving it false.
He proved it false?
Yeah, Austin Theory did.
Yeah. I was still under the impression that he was messaging
what
underage
happened
girls.
Was the girl was like messaging him. It's like, hey, how old are you? He's like, oh, I'm underage. He's like, okay, you're getting blocked now.
Oh.
And then Theory just told like the text that happened. It's like, oh, okay, yeah, you're good, Theory.
I feel that's a little bit better about him and being on TV then, because I didn't know that. I thought to this point it was just like WWE didn't give a shit. They were like, they saw Austin Theory and they were
no,
too busy.
I think WWE took it seriously, like the allegations shit. You know, like
the crazy
like
shit for
Enzo
me
and stuff like
is
that.
We can talk about the Enzo stuff too, but I don't think Enzo got fired because of allegations. Enzo got fired because he was doing coke in a random apartment.
It was just an excuse.
Yeah, but allegedly doing coke. I don't know if Enzo was doing coke, by the way. That was a joke.
You know what?
I don't know if
he
he was
rises
doing
like
coke.
a phoenix, dude. Okay, like his consensual penis. All right.
Yeah. Why doesn't Tony Khan hire Enzo Amore and they can just snort coke together? You know, that'd be fun.
I feel like Enzo would be such good cheap heat to have.
Honestly, like enough time has passed. I think people are starting to warm up to Enzo and Big Cass again. Honestly, I would be very happy if Enzo showed up on TV. Like,
I think
no one was
Enzo
ready
could
for
make it better.
No one was ready for them to come back, and I wasn't ready for them to come back either at Ring of Honor. Remember the MSG show Ring of Honor did?
Oh yeah, the one where they debuted at and
they
just got no
shooting
reaction
on the on the gorillas of the Destiny or whatever. That was fucked up.
I think Enzo's a really good promo. I think he's one of the better promos.
That's a bold stance, Steven. Oh my god.
You think?
Yeah.
He's really charismatic.
You think he's good on the mic, Enzo Amore?
Yeah.
That's crazy.
It's a bold take, dude.
So Steven, we're still back in 2014. Let's get back to the November
my gosh,
news.
no more 2016.
Let's rush through TNA. Okay, TNA back in November of 2014. Dixie Carter had just announced TNA is getting a new home. They're going to be leaving Spike TV, and they're going to be moving to Destination America.
Wow, that really sucks.
Yeah,
Poor TNA.
Yeah, they're joining other classic television shows at the time, like Epic Log Homes, The Treehouse Guys, and When Ghosts Attack.
They can't even get like the Big Bang Theory crowd that AEW gets.
Exactly. You know, they don't get the runoff from Big Bang Theory.
They don't get the Big Bang Theory rerun.
Damn it.
Rerun audience, dude.
This sucks. No, they're getting the Epic Log Home runoff.
Just imagine watching like log homing. It's like let's you forget to turn it off, and you see like fucking Jeff Hardy just coked out of his mind on TV. That's
so
awesome.
much cocaine. Oh my god. The same week in TNA, Samoa Joe had just relinquished the X Division title due to an undisclosed injury.
It's a lot to him, huh?
What was that?
It was a lot to just.
Set a pace for the rest of his career. Yeah.
Poor Joe.
I
think it's that one spot where he jumped like the rails of a stairwell, right? You remember that spot?
I
think it's a Ring of Honor.
I don't.
He like jumped on like the rails of a staircase.
That sucks.
Or whatever.
Damn.
Yeah, I think that's something that messed him up.
Yeah, well, again, I was trying to do research, like to find out what the injury was, like to find out sort of how long he had the title.
He fell through a table in a commercial.
No,
shoot.
It's undisclosed, and there are rumors he wasn't actually injured. He just didn't want to fucking be there. Yeah, which is pretty
He's
funny.
like, fuck this shit.
Yeah, a little bit.
Pulling a Rey Mysterio.
And basically, exactly.
Which I love how like Rey Mysterio somehow became like a storyline for this one segment we had.
Yeah, refusing to work for WWE. I don't have an update, but I think that means Ray is still refusing to work. He is still just hanging out at home with Dominic, which I understand. So, I guess the relinquished X Division title was then put on the line like later that month, I think, in a four-way match between DJZ, Low-Key, Low-Key, also known as Kaval, former Lake Cool member, and then Manic Steven. You know
Yo,
Manic?
Manic?
Yeah.
I love me some Manic, bro.
Yo, TJP was in there, rubbing elbows.
Manic.
Yo,
Yo.
yo. So
Not suicide. You can't say suicide anymore.
no Manic. Why would you say
Was
that?
it Manic like sleeveless Manic or with sleeves Manic?
You know, I didn't see, but even if he had no sleeves on, it wouldn't matter because he didn't have those badass tattoos back then. You know,
Aw, man.
it would not have mattered. But
Aw.
basically, Low Key won the match. Low Key's new X Division title.
Eh.
Cool. I love
mean-
Low Key.
I like that one match where you just straight up just kicked a guy in the head and knocked him out.
Holy shit, that was Dolph Ziggler.
Was it Dolph Ziggler that got knocked out?
He knocked
Aw.
the fuck out of Dolph Ziggler. It's fucked up. And
Aw.
what? I
Poor
can't. I
Ziggles.
love the story so much of Low Key a couple years ago, WrestleMania weekend
Uh-huh.
at Josh Barnett, or I think it was still Matt Riddle's Bloodsport,
Uh-huh.
and Matt Riddle's like, "Yo, yeah, bro, come on, show up, let's fight for real." And Low Key
He just no-showed it, right?
He no-showed Bloodsport and canceled all his
Uh-huh.
other WrestleMania weekend shows. He was so afraid.
Yo. Dude, Matt
That's
Riddle's
awesome.
badass, dude.
Yeah. Yeah, honestly. And then last news story I have, Steven, is that rumors are starting to stir at this period of time that Alberto Del Rio is going to be working for two major promotions in the new year.
What?
Those two major promotions, AAA's Lucha Underground and
Oh.
Impact. Yo.
Yo, one of them is pretty impressive.
Yeah, I don't even know which one you mean.
What?
I feel like both are severely unimpressive.
Was this Page era, Alberto?
No, this is pre-Page. This was
Pre-Page?
right on the brink of divorce, Alberto. I did look it up. I tried
Oh, was
finding
this?
the timeline.
He had a restaurant at this time, right?
No, I think the restaurant opens a couple years later. Also in San
Okay.
Antonio.
You want to go there for just for no reason, just go to
you know,
Alberto?
believe it or not, I don't want to
restaurant.
support Alberto Del Rio, you know?
No,
It-
just go to the restaurant and like not even order anything. Just like, hey,
Mhm.
this is the Alberto restaurant.
I'll just take
and then
photos
just-
there. What if we
just
recorded a
dip,
podcast
yeah.
there? You know, that'd be cool.
That'll be fun. We can
Yeah,
ask
yeah.
people about their opinions on Alberto Del Rio.
Yeah, true.
Yeah.
But basically, the reason he's moving on to new companies, new pastures, is because he was fired back in August of this year after quote unprofessional conduct backstage. And do you remember the
What'd he
story,
do?
Steven? Where
No.
apparently the social media guy or one of the social media guys at WWE was backstage at catering with him, and he made a joke about how Alberto was the busboy, and Alberto Del Rio responded to this by slapping him across the face and knocking him to the ground.
I mean, like, it's pretty fair. you
Yeah,
know?
like honestly, like dude was being a racist dick.
like,
kinda
we kind
deserves to
of
be
raised.
slapped.
Like, who the fuck are you, dude? You know?
I think the problem is that the dude, the social media guy, threatened to sue WWE, and so they're like, oh shit,
Oh,
we gotta
yeah.
get rid of you, Alberto.
I mean, Alberto's like a thing about hot streaks, right? So like, it makes
Yeah,
kind of
oh
sense.
yeah, I don't believe he's known for his cool temper, unfortunately. for
Yeah,
him.
he's known for his quite cool personality.
Yeah, well, if I remember correctly, a few years ago, his mugshot came across my Twitter feed for a domestic dispute, Steven. So,
Oh
you know.
no.
yeah. So, really cool topics we're getting into this week. Velveteen Dream.
Yo, sick dude.
Low Key. All of them. I don't know if
The
Low Key
cum
deserves to be
snake.
there. The cum snake.
Is that as bad as... Who thought the cum stick was a good idea, by the way? They could have made it any other color. And they chose, like, the cum color for the snake.
You know, the cum color. Not white. The cum color.
The cum color, slightly off-white.
I like that one of the colors for Following Lucha is the cum color. That's awesome.
Yo, let's go.
That's awesome.
That's the cum word right there.
So, Steven, I think it's about time. You're the host here, so correct me if I'm wrong. But I think it's time.
Yo, I think it's time we go to modern wrestling events, bro.
Bro.
Bro. Wow.
Yo,
Hey,
Steven.
man. What? Hey, man.
So much has happened in wrestling this week, right?
Yo, I think.
I don't know. You're the host.
don't-
You tell me.
I don't know, man. I'm gonna be honest. I don't really watch wrestling.
Oh,
you know?
shit. That's tough. Oh,
Yeah.
well, do we just end it here?
So,
Are we good?
What happened this
Oh, shit.
week, dude?
Yeah, so much happened, Steven. So much happened. Do we want to talk first about, I guess, Tony Khan's major announcement from earlier this week?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Apparently, he just owns
It happened.
Ring of Honor now. You know, that's cool.
Well, like, he bought it for 50 million, right?
I don't know if the number's public yet.
I don't know. He
Um,
bought. I assume it's a big amount for a dead company.
Yeah, a lot for a dead company, but I think the idea
Yeah.
is like you end up getting the tape. Again, I don't want to pretend to be a journalist. I am a journalist. I don't want to pretend to be a good journalist. I don't want to pretend like I'm breaking any news.
I think it's cool how you can just watch Ring of Honor on like HBO Max, maybe.
Yeah, maybe. That's the cool thing, right? Because I was expecting Tony Khan's announcement I was hoping rather for his announcement to be like,
This
hey,
debut.
we're on HBO Max now. Go fucking watch. I thought that'd be cool, but I think
if they're on HBO Max, it'd be really good for AEW.
Again, you are bringing some hot takes to the podcast this week.
Wow,
that's
what I think.
You think that if AEW were on the hottest streaming platform right now, alongside Euphoria?
Well, here's the
Peacemaker?
thing. Here's the thing. You think people who watch Peacemaker will watch AEW?
Sure, why not? I don't know.
Like they see John Cena, like no wrestling, like no wrestling knowledge. Like, hey, John Cena needs to be a wrestler. Is there wrestling right now on HBO Max?
Yeah, I think a lot of people are gonna think that. You know.
So they go on HBO Max and they see fucking Darby Allin. Like,
Well, actually, if this is the episode they watch first, they'll see Tony Khan as the first thing on the rest.
Yeah, John Cena's looking kind of tiny right now.
Yeah, a little bit.
He's kind of big in Peacemaker. What happened?
But no, I think it's reassuring because later on the show, apparently Max Caster during his rap, he mentions Euphoria, and then Excalibur just brings up HBO Max, just like straight up says the name of the company. So it's like, okay, maybe we're getting somewhere, which should be pretty sick. But
the Rhodes shows.
Oh shit!
HBO Max.
Will HBO Max get exclusivity for Roads to the Top and the Go Paul White show?
Well, they have footage filmed for season 2. They just can't do season 2.
What? No.
For Roads to the Top.
This is so sad. This is devastating. Other big news in wrestling: Cody Rhodes apparently grew out a goatee. I haven't seen a photo yet.
Does it look good?
I don't know. There aren't photos. No. Cody just tweeted about it. You know, kind of a dick thing to do.
Oh, yeah. They announced the Minecraft movie. That's pretty good.
Tony Khan announced a Minecraft movie?
Yo,
oh my god, I missed that part.
Good for Tony, dude. Good for Tony.
Wow. But also on this episode of Dynamite. By the way, this is all going to be outdated because by the time this episode goes up, what's it called? Revolution has already happened. You know, it's a little outdated. But what happened? Punk and MJF had like another promo where basically the whole gimmick, you remember last week they had it where MJF was talking about all his childhood traumas and saying, Punk, you let me down, blah, 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 blah. And it was really confusing because it's like, oh shit, I feel bad for MJF. And this week, CM Punk came out and he was like, I've been doing a lot of thinking. Like, am I the bad guy here? Like, I've been a bad guy a lot of times in the past and I don't feel like a bad guy, but I might be. And it was like an interesting promo of him like self-reflecting and trying to figure out if he's good or bad, blah, 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 blah. And then, MJF comes out. He gets invited out by Punk. And Punk is like, yo, dude, I just want to make things better between us. And he sticks out his hand for a handshake. And MJF, he hugs him. He hugs CM Punk instead. I know, it's so sweet. The crowd they rejoice. He's
wearing the t-shirt.
Oh, well, not yet. That doesn't get revealed yet. No, Steven, you're spoiling shit, okay? Stop it. I'm sorry. Stop. I know you're not the official lore keeper of AEW,
Stop it.
So it's okay.
Get some help. Stop it.
But he basically, they end up embracing for a little bit, and then they let go of each other. They're looking at each other, and I'm just like, thank you. And then he kicks him in the balls. He kicks CM Punk in the balls, Steven.
Oh, sick.
Yeah, and then he makes him bleed a lot. He makes CM Punk bleed so goddamn much. MJF's in a white suit. Punk's in a white t-shirt. MJF rips off the suit to reveal he's also wearing a white t-shirt with the photo of him as a kid printed on it. And he got a pretty cool line. Merch? Yo. And he has a pretty sick line where he's like, the greatest trick the devil ever pulled was convincing the world he doesn't exist. And apparently it's a line that Punk used back in Ring of Honor. So like that makes it even cooler, I guess. So
that's it.
Yeah.
I don't remember that.
I don't either. I don't watch Punk in Ring of Honor. I was like 6.
I don't think so. I'm pretty sure in the audience, how many of them watch Ring of Honor? Be honest. How many? Yeah. What's the number? What's your estimate? Percentage wise? Make it easier.
So like, are we counting the people backstage?
No, just the crowd, like the audience.
Oh,
how many people you think watch Ring of Honor?
At any point, or like during the Samoa Joe Punk days?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Ring of Honor.
Yeah.
Just Ring of Honor in general.
I
Just Ring of Honor in
don't
general.
fucking know, Steven. Point is, it's owned by Tony Khan, so now all of them are watching Ring of Honor. Okay, everyone in that audience is watching Ring of Honor
We're
at
watching
that
Ring of Honor
moment.
too.
Okay.
They could do Ring of Honor as a developmental show, apparently.
No, I like your idea.
Wow.
Ring of Honor 2. It's just the same show.
I want
same
Ring of Honor
roster.
2, dude. Okay.
Yeah.
Different roster entirely, dude. Okay.
They re-signed Beer City Bruiser. They got Shane Taylor.
Hell yeah.
Get
Ace
that's all we
Austin's
need.
in there.
Hell, dude, Ace Austin can go to hell. Isn't he with Impact? He's not even with Ring of Honor. What are you talking about?
Aw.
Dude, you're.
Because they did a Ring of Honor like Invasion angle.
Oh, I see.
Yeah.
But also on this show, Darius Martin returned, one half of Top Flight. He's been out for I guess like over a year, which is crazy. I got so used to just Dante being by himself. But the two of them are back, and
That's cool.
Yeah, I didn't
really
watch
know
the
them.
match, but it's fine.
I didn't like the ending. I saw like a clip on Twitter of the ending, and it was like the lamest super kick ever.
Yeah, it was like on the
By one
apron,
of
right?
the
Like it was Matt Jackson, and I think
he
it
was
Darius.
he was doing a taunt like, yes, it's finish time, right? And it's
Yes,
like
it's
the
finish
weakest.
time. That's my favorite Young Bucks line.
Yeah. You know, they legit. I think that's the thing they might say one day.
No, it could be, Steven.
That's
It could-
very plausible.
It just gets so meta. I'd like
And
it.
it's like the
I love
fucking
it.
lamest super kick ever. He doesn't like extend his leg. It's like halfway extended.
Steven, I'm stuck on this yes, it's finish time idea. I don't want them to do it before any super kick. I don't want them to do it before their finisher. I want them to do it before the shoot finish of the match, you know? So they always spoil the match. That'd be awesome.
So good.
Yeah. So,
Alright.
yeah, I guess Darius is back. Cool. I don't know. Apparently, I was listening to Sean Ross Sapp talk about him, and he said that he was kind of, like, not that good. So, who knows?
No.
Yeah, but my favorite story from all of AEW this week, Steven, it didn't happen at Dynamite, okay? It didn't happen in Jacksonville at Daly's place. No. My favorite AEW story happened at a small music venue in the middle of the country.
What?
My favorite AEW story this week happened at a Peroxygen concert. Okay.
What?
Because
Why?
there's a small little YouTube channel, okay? One of our peers in the wrestling influencer
Oh, is
community.
this Is this what I think it is?
Well, are you
Am I
familiar
being
with
named Jeffrey?
the official Jared Myers YouTube channel?
I am.
Because Jared's got the scoops, Steven. Jared is he's
How
like
did he get the scoops?
I don't know. He's a young guy. He's like about our age, right? Like maybe early 20s. Maybe
He's
like
better than
late
us.
teens.
That's why.
He's fucking so much better than us. Okay?
Better journalist. That's why.
Better journalist. Better everything. Better entertainer.
Mm-hmm.
Better all of it. And he's a sweet, awkward kid, you know. And he bought VIP tickets to Jeff Hardy's concert for Peroxygen, so he gets the meet and greet, right? And he uses this VIP experience to film some content for his YouTube channel. And it's just him hanging out with Jeff Hardy. And he's like doing like a little news report. Yeah, the microphone isn't wired properly, so it's just like audio from the room, and it sounds horrible.
That's awesome.
And basically, they're just talking, and Jeff's like, "Hey, you know I'm going to AEW, right?" Just out of nowhere, the kid
Fuck
didn't-
your NDA, dude. Okay.
Huh?
Fuck the NDA.
Just insane. And the kid's like, "Oh my god, really?" Like so excited, like genuinely.
Yeah, I would be
exhilarated by
too. Cause
this.
like I got a fucking huge scoop. My fucking career's me off the charts now, dude.
But like,
Holy fucking shit.
But like, my favorite thing is the kid wasn't fishing for it. He wasn't like being super journalistic. He was just there hanging out with Jeff Hardy, filming it. And
I'm like
just
his hero, right?
Yeah, and just like, "Yo, I'm going to AEW."
I'm going to AEW, baby. Fuck WWE. They try to get me to do fucking rehab. What?
Fuck them.
Rehab?
Fuck rehab.
Fuck rehab, dude. Fuck
I'm gonna go
WWE.
snort coke with Tony Khan.
Think of my family, guys. Rehab? Come on,
yeah.
man. I
Hell
think
yeah.
like in the interview, he was like, also like, I'm also gonna come. I'm gonna end my career in WWE too.
That's nice.
Fuck WWE.
I want to end my career there, but fuck him.
He's not coming back. I don't think he's coming back, Jacy.
Not until like he's old and can't wrestle anymore. No.
I don't think how many risks have they taken with Jeff Hardy?
Well, like again, I don't know. I
that's
don't think
crazy
the
to
last
me.
time they fired him because of drugs. They fired him because he fucking walked out of a show. But either way, Steven,
Yeah.
what's even more mind blowing about this goddamn interview?
No, they fired him because he did rehab.
Stop it.
Come
Steven,
on, man.
Steven,
Come on,
what I
man.
liked even more about this interview is after Jared got the scoops, he said, Jeff, I'm a bit of a musician, okay? I'm a bit of a rapper, and I know you make music too. Nothing would mean more to me than if we could freestyle right now. Steven, they freestyled together.
Yo.
I'm riding a lawnmower. Like,
Dude, I'm so
bad.
jealous.
Oh.
I'm so jealous, dude.
Steven,
This kid's badass.
Steven, oh, but the thing is, Jeff Hardy is so sweet of a person. He just went along with it. You know, he doesn't have an ego. He's not like, that's stupid. He freestyled with the kid.
Well, he's probably met so many children. You know, he probably knows how to talk to kids a lot.
Yeah.
And by kids, I mean like young 20-year-olds.
Yeah. 20-year-olds filming for their YouTube show. But what made me so sad is that afterwards on Twitter, they had like a promo. They were doing a promo, Matt Hardy and Jeff Hardy on their social media, and it's the two of them for like some upcoming indie show. I think like with Enzo and Cass, right? And
Management right there.
And Jeff Hardy is clearly in character for this promo, right? But he starts saying, well, Matt Hardy brings up the fact that like it was leaked that Jeff's going to AEW, right? It's like some kid on YouTube has announced that you're going to AEW, and Jeff Hardy's like, yeah, fuck that kid.
Oh no! That kid got buried. No!
And then in the comments, the kid was on his account, and he replied, and I was like, "Oh my god!
No.
I thought he knew I was recording. I wouldn't have released it if I knew I was gonna upset him."
No!
Oh, poor
Dude,
Jared.
imagine if he gets sued for like NDA stuff.
Oh.
And like publishing it, dude.
It's not his fault. Poor sweet Jared didn't
That
know.
poor kid, dude.
He just wanted to
I support
freestyle
Jared.
with Jeff Hardy.
He wanted to be, what the fuck is that rap group called in AEW again?
The
He wanted to be part of the
Acclaimed?
Acclaimed, man.
Oh man.
Now they're gonna rap about him next week, man.
No.
There's gonna be some stupid line about the Acclaimed, being like, yo, it's the Acclaimed.
Listen.
We're about to do rap, but not enough to leak out our signing.
Yeah, keep going, Steven. Keep going. Yo.
Yo.
Acclaimed. Da, 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 da.
It's the Acclaimed, bro.
Steven, try
I like
rhyming
the
something.
Acclaimed.
Try rhyming something with Peroxygen. I dare you. I dare you.
Oxygen.
Oh, true. So, that's the AEW news this week. Jeff Hardy is all elite.
Want to hear some breaking news right now?
What's that?
Yo, Ricochet just won Intercontinental title.
No way.
Yeah.
No, after we shit talked him getting a push. No. We look like dumbasses.
Sami Zayn like 30 minutes ago.
No. No, like I love Ricochet. I want him to succeed.
Yeah.
But this really makes us seem
Dude,
like bad
we're
journalists.
fools. We're fools, dude.
Fuck.
We're actually fools.
God
We're
damn
frauds, dude.
I really didn't think it was gonna happen. Because you're right, Steven. You were like,
Because legit,
every week it's like, oh, this guy's getting a push. This guy's getting a push.
like Jeff Hardy, right?
Mm-hmm.
I guess the Finn Balor one was true, huh? But every week, man, this guy's getting a push, guys. Madcap Moss, that guy's getting pushed to the moon, man.
Well, you know what? He deserves it. You know, you see how flexible that guy is. You really.
Madcap Moss.
Oh, I get him too. Yeah.
I don't know. I legit think he should get a push for just like taking that bump, dude.
Oh yeah. Even though it was his fault, you know. That's cool.
I mean, I think Vince would be like, yo, this kid's fucking badass.
Oh, yeah.
I think that's what Vince thinks
It's just
right
for
now.
the 90s. They would just make it his gimmick. Every week he gets dropped on his head.
Chances that dude just dies.
That's awesome.
Poor guy.
That'd be so sick.
Aw.
It's so meta.
It's like when they made Titus' gimmick just falling down for a second.
Yeah,
like,
except it's so like it fits current WWE, you know, where like again everything is so like everyone's sort of in on it, you know. So like the gimmick is that Madcap Moss doesn't know how to work. He doesn't know how to take bumps, and so he just fucks himself up every week. That's awesome.
And he accidentally wins the title too.
Oh shit, that'd be awesome.
By bumping.
I think so.
Like, you know when like they grab like the title off a ladder match and they just fall down?
Yeah, why? Why do we do that, guys? We don't need to do
falls
that.
on his head.
Why is that?
Why do they fall after that?
For like, well,
That just sucks.
I don't think they really do that often, right? I think it maybe happened once or twice, but the WWE video games were like, yeah, let's make that the default animation.
I like when it glitches too, and like they land on the ladder, and the title just like flies away like fucking, like 100 miles per hour.
It's awesome. So, Steven,
Yeah.
that was AEW this week. It's time for us to talk about another promotion, okay?
What promotion?
Are you ready to talk about Control Your Narrative?
Yo, what is Control Your Narrative?
Well, Steven, I'm glad you asked. Control Your Narrative is an upstart promotion, getting kicked off, getting started by 3 wrestlers: Ethan Carter III, EC3, Braun Strowman, and Killer Cross.
Is this like one of those fancy cinematic ones?
I don't think so. Let me tell you a little bit about what this promotion is.
Okay.
I think their thing is that they're counterculture. And by this, let me just give you an example of some of the talent they've hired so far for their show. Well, I guess the primary one is Austin Aries, accused sexual abuser and just general asshole. You know, yeah, him.
He has a banana.
He does. You know, it's so sad that I used to like Austin Aries. This sucks.
I like Austin Aries in TNA.
Yeah, but Killian Dane is there. You know, I haven't heard anything bad about Killian Dane.
He was fired.
Yeah.
That's pretty cool.
Eric Redbeard is there. Haven't heard anything bad about him. Eric Rowan. You know?
Oh, that his name?
Yep. And it's a cool name.
Really shit indie name.
What? No, Eric Redbeard's badass, you know?
What's the wrestlers getting really shitty indie names? Like Buddy Matthews. This is your chance to get a cool name that's a main event name. And you make yours Buddy Matthews.
No, that...
He would have been Murphy. I wouldn't find him just Murphy.
I don't like talking about Buddy Matthews, okay? I think we should have a strict
That
no
guy's
Buddy
sick,
Matthews
dude.
policy on Following Lucha.
No Buddy Matthews?
No Buddy
Forever?
Matthews. Dude fucking sucks. I mean, he's not that bad. He's probably pretty good. But
his most of his moveset is based on Kenny Omega's moves.
Is that what it is?
It's funny.
He saw Kenny Omega.
Yeah.
He's like, let me do this shit, guys.
No, literally, that's what happened.
That's awesome.
He sees the V trigger once. All right, this is part of my avatar now.
Hell yeah. Steven,
It's gonna be really interesting.
Yeah.
When he has that one match of Kenny Omega.
Yo, and then they can
And
just
he just
fire
does
him.
the same thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's run his course. Okay. But okay, Steven. Control your narrative though. The point is it's counterculture, right? So they're giving guys a chance to control their narrative. So all the people who are shunned from the world of wrestling, this is gonna be their place to shine.
Like Dream?
Probably not the Velveteen Dream, but you never know. You never know. But basically, they announced they already have a TV deal with Pro Wrestling TV for their streaming stuff. And then in an interview he did with Sean Ross Sapp, Ethan Carter III, EC3, he was on there, and he made a joke about how if you use the promo code CYN at mypillow.com, you get 88% off your order, which Sean Ross Sapp was very quick to point out. Well, EC3, I'm not sure if you're aware, but that has some heavy Nazi connotations. What you just said.
What?
Yeah. Apparently, I guess I had no clue, but apparently the number 88 is a Nazi thing. Yeah. And so
that really sucks.
Yeah, EC3 was just making a cool white supremacist joke on Sean Ross.
Was that
Sapp's.
intentional or just a number?
I don't know. I haven't listened to it because it's behind a paywall. Sorry, to Fightful.
Aw,
but
man.
I know. But I don't know. Either way, it's not a good look, especially after you just announced you're hiring Austin Aries. So
it's kind of crazy that the Titan is doing this,
The
The Titan.
Titan? See, when you say Titan, this is a wrestling podcast. If you say Titan, I'm thinking about WWE, right? I'm thinking about Titan Towers.
No, Titan is Braun Strowman's name, isn't it?
What?
Isn't it just this Titan?
I had no clue. I thought it was just Adam Scher. His shoot name.
Know.
Shoot name Adam.
Dude, you're literally a fraud, dude.
No, I'm not, dude. Ain't no way he's going by Titan.
No, he goes by Titan.
No, he doesn't.
He goes by Titan.
Is that supposed to be a play on Titan Towers then?
He's just a big man, like a Titan.
That's so fucking lame. Well, I guess
I don't tell you.
Titan is behind Control Your Narrative. And yeah, EC3 also on the podcast, or on the interview rather, was the reason he hired Austin Aries is because he thinks this is the perfect place for him to tell his story, get his redemption, because he knows what kind of damage it can do when there are false accusations thrown your way. Okay. Again, man accused of very serious sexual assault allegations.
I feel like this isn't gonna end well.
For anyone.
No.
No, and then my favorite part, Steven, about this entire thing is that they announced their first show, the first Control Your Narrative show, is going to be WrestleMania weekend, in Dallas. And they have a 99... Yeah, we're going. Yep.
Hell yeah.
They got a $99 VIP package, and
Oh, that's a lot of money.
EC3 just announced that. Well, it's worth it, Steven. Just announced that
Okay.
as part of it, you will get to enter the RANT room, and the RANT room is where you get to pick your least favorite wrestler on the card and yell at them for 3 minutes uninterrupted.
Oh, it's gonna really suck for one wrestler.
Yeah, well,
I think it's Austin Theory. I think
Austin Theory's making his debut at Control Your Narrative. Holy shit!
Austin Aries is the one's gonna get like, is gonna start crying.
Yeah. Well, because, yeah, Austin Aries is working fucking overtime at Control Your Narrative, you know?
Yeah.
But what I thought would be really funny is if we buy the VIP ticket and we just pick, like
yo, man,
we pick
fucking
Eric
awesome,
Redbeard,
bro.
you know? No.
Yeah.
We pick the nicest guy on the roster. We pick Eric Rowan, and we just shit talk him for 3 minutes.
Yo, you motherfucker, your beard, it's dyed, bro. Okay, shut the fuck up, dude. All right, dude. How tall are you? How tall are you, man? All right, too tall, dude. All right.
Fucking ugly. You're bald. You're bald.
Dude. You look like a lumberjack, dude. All right.
Damn.
Stop.
Then I'll make him so sad. You can't say that if we see him, Steven. No, you can't say that.
I wanna buy it and just like, yo, man, you're pretty awesome. And then I just leave.
Mm-hmm.
Waste my $99.
You buy the RANT room ticket.
Dude, I don't know. Someone's gonna get beat up, dude. Someone's getting beaten up.
Yeah, like they should bring Alberto Del Rio in for the show.
Dude, imagine Alberto. You say what? They probably just smacks you. Oh my god, no.
Yeah, I would pay $99 to get beat the shit out of by Alberto Del Rio. Absolutely.
Hell yeah, dude.
Hell yeah. Well, unfortunately, ECC did announce that the RANT room comes with, in all caps, 0 consequences. So we're safe. Okay. We can.
So if you do get beat, what happens?
Maybe we get our $99 back, or partial refund.
Yo,
you know, maybe partial.
Sue them.
Yeah. Yeah. So I'm excited, Steven. I am
For the
so
RANT room?
excited. Yeah.
Are you doing the RANT room? Are you actually? You're gonna make a video about
I'm
it?
not gonna give money to that.
You can vlog it.
No, I like EC3, but he's doing some weird shit. He's paying Austin Aries. He's making Nazi jokes. It's like, I don't know.
You know,
what, do I want
okay.
to spend $99 yelling at Eric Rowan? Yes, I do.
You probably be like one of the ones that like have the shortest lines too, right?
Oh shit! I didn't realize there were lines for this. It's just an onslaught.
Well, I assume
of
Austin
abuse.
Aries will have like a bigger line, you know?
I do as well.
Yeah.
But you know, I
talk about how, hey man, I watched a WrestleMania match with Neville. It was mid. All right, Austin Aries.
Yeah, true. Oh my gosh, but I'm excited about the RANT room, Steven. I hope you are too. But
the RANT room.
Yeah.
I love the title of it. It's the RANT room, guys.
That
sounds like something. That sounds like something an Office Space would have. Like, hey guys, this is the RANT room.
Like a really like it's something Google has now in 2022 as part of their innovative workspace.
And there's just a bunch of fires and shit. Smashing like refrigerators.
Oh my god. That's awesome. So Steven, let's go ahead and move on from Control Your Narrative to instead World Wrestling Entertainment, Steven.
Yo, fed time, boys.
Fed time. Titan
fed
time, baby.
Woo!
Okay, we talked about it earlier. Vince McMahon was on Pat McAfee's show. Okay? Brock was on it a couple weeks ago. We talked about it then. It was badass. This week, also kind of badass, you know?
Dude, Vince cussing is so weird to listen to. Which is really weird to say, because like I heard him say the N-word.
Yeah, I've heard him say a lot of bad words actually.
I don't know. I think because he was like really calm about it. Because usually when he cusses, it's like, you know, like very like exaggerated. This is like he's just like, yeah. But now he's like just saying like fuck.
Well, yeah,
shit.
he's
you know,
just
it's like whoa.
He's a real person at 74 years of age or whatever. He's just dropping f-bombs.
I liked how he buried the entirety of the IWC.
Yeah, he really. Yeah. He
that
did.
Was sick.
He really did.
Like, you fucking internet losers. Shut the fuck up.
Well, because he was saying that basically how he determines like whether or not he's doing a good job and whether or not he's doing the right thing is that he has an instantaneous response every night of the week. He has a live audience that he can gauge reactions from.
I mean, he is like super rich. Like, good for him. Like, he knows what he's doing. Yes. I still think Spence is a pretty smart man. and people downplay him a lot.
Yeah. But he was
some
basically
reason.
saying that like the fans there in the audience are how he gauges it. And Pat McAfee was like, yeah, and you have a lot of opinionated fans online too. Did you ever listen to them? And Vince is like, the fuck I do. No.
It's like, fuck no, dude.
Yeah.
Putting the title on Ricochet? What?
Yeah. What the fuck?
What the fuck, dude? I don't know, cause like
that would have been so.
I think
funny.
Vince is just so cool because like he managed to make this stupid circus act into like a household like thing that people did, right? Not as much anymore.
I mean, I
but,
learned
like,
shit
in general.
about Vince that like I didn't know. Like I knew he came from like not a great upbringing, but like I
was
didn't know,
he
like,
abused?
Yeah,
as a kid?
Well, yeah, he just straight up admitted on the podcast to being like really fucking abused, and so like that in combination with him like, living in and out of like trailers and stuff like that, and having
liking
no
poop
running
jokes.
Exactly.
Yeah,
Steven.
eating steaks, really
so many
cooked
steaks.
with ketchup.
Popsicles. There were so few popsicles in this McMahon's childhood. It was very sad. Or sorry, snow cones. My apologies, not popsicles. And I thought it was just good. It was interesting. Vince McMahon doesn't do that stuff, obviously. And on the podcast, he also offered Pat McAfee a match at WrestleMania, which was a big deal because like the rumors going into Vince being on the show were that Vince and Pat were gonna fight at WrestleMania, and so everyone was, or not everyone, but there was an assumption that the interview was gonna be like pretty cheesy, like it was gonna be a work, right?
Oh, like what they did with Adam Cole.
Yeah, and then it just wasn't, and I really like that because I way prefer just hearing real life Vince McMahon, and he was just like, "Hey Pat, you're pretty cool, you're pretty badass, you do a lot of good work for this company. Do you want to wrestle at WrestleMania?" And Pat was like,
"That's like fuck
yeah, I do."
But Pat's like, I remember Pat doing like NXT stuff. It was legit. Like he looked more threatening than Adam Cole during their whole thing, because he could do like backflips and shit. It's so cool to watch Pat, and he has like a better promo than like everyone on the roster at the time.
He's a badass guy. He's a badass guy.
I like Pat.
And he also announced, Vince announced that he's going to be inducting The Undertaker into the Hall of Fame, which we speculated about. I get this one over you, Steven. You said it was going to be Kane. Fuck you, it's not. Fuck you.
Man, why wouldn't it be the guy who was known next to him as like his brother, dude? That sucks.
I don't know.
I should have known better, man.
I don't know. If I'm going into the Hall of Fame, Glenn Jacobs inducting me, you know?
What? You don't want Mr. Anti-Ukraine?
No, I really don't, man. I really don't. Man. But
the Tinky.
What did you just say?
Nothing.
Steven, what did... No, tell me what you just said.
No, dude.
Steven?
No more.
Steven, what did you just say?
No more control your narrative stuff. No more control your narrative stuff, dude.
No.
No
Steven,
more.
What did you just... Steven, if you tell me what you said, I'll buy you a Control Your Narrative rant room ticket. Okay, well, on Vince, on the podcast, Vince announced he's gonna be inducting Taker, and then what else happened? He said that he wakes up at fucking 1 o'clock every morning and works out for an hour and a half, like until 3 a.m. Yeah, 74-year-old Vince McMahon, 70-whatever-year-old Vince McMahon is just...
That's like fucking late. Holy shit.
Yeah, no shit.
When does he sleep?
I think he just takes naps. He takes naps throughout the day, and he doesn't actually.
Is he just like a 4-nap kind of guy? Like 4 hours, and then like you.
I would be surprised he sleeps for 4 hours a day.
No, I mean he takes like naps during the day, so he's not to sleep.
Yeah, he definitely does that. Yeah. Like he is Vince McMahon is a known napper, Steven. I have to tell you.
He's a nap man.
He is a known napper.
His hourly famous naps.
Actually. But this is also why earlier I posited the theory that it's not just Tony Khan snorting coke.
Vince.
It could also be Vince. We don't know. But aside from Pat McAfee show, also this week in WWE. By the way, we're recording this like as SmackDown's going on, so if anything big happens...
also they announced the match. It's Austin Theory versus Pat.
Oh, it is?
Yeah.
Why?
Because,
I don't,
Theory
man.
Is Vince's guy right now.
Did Austin Theory listen to the podcast and he was like, "Oh, I'm jealous."
Yeah. He was like, "Hey, Vince, I'm about to beat up the guy who interviewed you for a podcast."
Damn, what a good story. What a cool story.
So if he loses, he kind of gets like no credibility whatsoever.
Well, because he lost to the commentator.
Yeah. Well, I mean, he's a former
he was a punter,
NFL player.
He was. He kicked the ball.
That's his finisher, the punt.
Oh shit. You're right. Yeah. You're right. Yeah. Okay. Well, they also announced that this year at WrestleMania, unless something happens this weekend, like on Saturday at Madison Square Garden, it's going to be a unification match between Roman Reigns and Brock Lesnar for the WWE and Universal titles.
Dude, just imagine if like they just don't make a unification match anymore.
What do you mean?
That would suck. Like at WrestleMania, like Brock just loses the title, like this Saturday.
Oh, I mean that wouldn't be too bad. I don't care. Like I'd honestly prefer that option. I prefer there be 2 championship matches. You know.
I think there should be like 2 titles for like 2 major titles per like, what's it? 1 major title per like per brand, right?
Yeah, I think so. I think so.
I like that. Yeah.
But like maybe they introduce a new title. You know, they merge the Universal and WWE, and you get a new one, Steven.
Yo, it's the Galaxy title.
Or we can just make Intercontinental title the big one, and then Ricochet is our world
Ricochet?
champion. yeah.
Ricochet main event Ricochet.
Our world Intercontinental Championship. That'd be awesome.
Yeah,
oh
dude.
shit! Or the World United States Championship.
Yo,
that'd be sick as shit.
Finn Balor.
Oh my god. Oh my god. And then the moment it gets made a world championship, he just breaks his neck and can't wrestle for another year.
You know someone's gonna lose the title this Saturday, and it's gonna really stink for us to have outdated information.
Oh my god. Yeah, so many people are gonna be so sad we don't have the scoops. You're right.
Yeah.
You're right. We're missing the
We don't have the
entire
leaks.
Revolution pay-per-view, Steven. Okay? You know, titles are gonna change.
Are we watching that, by the way?
I'm actually, I hadn't realized this until a couple days ago. Apparently, I'm fucking gonna be at a River City Wrestling show in San Antonio. My dad and I got tickets months ago because Zack Ryder's gonna be there, Matt Cardona. And it was before Revolution was announced. Now I'm stuck having to watch fucking Matt Cardona. Yeah.
Hey, Matt Cardona's doing really good right now.
Yeah, no, I'm excited. I like Zack, but like...
There's a chance that if you go to the wrestling store, he might be there.
I don't like going to the wrestling store.
Oh.
No, that man screwed me out of money. I won't go to him anymore.
Oh. I went there the other day, dude.
I have heat with Oscar,
like,
Steven.
Dude, I went to the wrestling store the other day, dude.
Yeah?
It's fucking so expensive. It's like $30 for an open figure. Like,
did you see any of my leftover shirts there?
Figure.
My leftover...
No.
Damn it, he sold
I don't think I
them
saw
all.
any of your custom merch.
That's so sad. That's so sad. Why did you go there?
I was getting my vaccine, and it happened to be in the mall.
Did you feel obligated to buy anything?
Dude, no. Like,
Steven, did you buy something?
No, I didn't buy anything.
You promised.
Whenever I go to like I promise. I think the last wrestling figure I bought was Tucker. When we bought Tucker at Walmart.
Hell yeah.
But what's it called? I don't know. Like whenever I go to like a toy shop and they have like an item you could buy at Walmart, but for like $10 more, like, dude.
Exactly.
What's the point? Like, what the fuck?
Exactly.
What are we doing here? What are we doing here, man?
Exactly.
You know?
Steven, I was asking myself that same question. What are we doing here? During Raw this past week, okay? Because I was watching this little tag match going on between the teams of RK Bro and the Street Profits. And then
the most confused ending ever.
Well, yeah. Then the match ended, and the Street Profits won, and the Street Profits seemed really sad about it. You know that face that Ricochet makes all the time. Weird? You know that sad face Puma face? That's what Angelo Dawkins and Montez Ford had.
What's weird though? Angelo Dawkins was the one who like put Randy's foot off the ropes, and then Randy didn't kick out.
Yeah.
It's like, what was he expecting?
Well, apparently what happened is Randy like had a stinger. Like Randy was like legit just like knocked out for that like finish. Okay. And so like he just couldn't maybe not knocked out, but he couldn't move his body, like his limbs, which is terrifying. And so the referee didn't see a shoulder come up, so the referee counted the 3.
I mean, he won. At least he got like pinned by a finisher, right?
Yeah, but the thing is, fucking these guys, they're professionals. They know what they're doing. Okay, whatever.
Hey, if it was AEW, the ref would like count halfway through 2, and then just stop for like a second.
Yeah, is that what would happen? I don't know, but fucking regardless of the company, if you win your match, fucking celebrate. Be happy about it. Improv. Just it happened. You fucked up, but. It happened.
Hey, yeah, do what? Who was one? Emma? Was it Emma that won for like a botch, right?
I don't remember.
In NXT. I remember, and the ref told her like, "Hey guys, celebrate." It's like, okay.
Okay.
It was really cool.
And Emma just started doing her little thing. That's cool. That's
awesome.
Yeah.
Good for Emma. Good for Emma.
Good for Emma's right. Also good for Finn Balor. Like you said, he's United States champion, the 100th United States champion in history, which he beat fucking Damien for it. Punishment Martinez. Cool.
Pretty boring, like title run. I'm gonna be honest.
Yeah. Who did he even win it from? Do you remember?
He beat Sheamus.
Oh, cool.
Sheamus beat Matt Riddle.
Let's talk about this, Steven. How do you feel about the design of the new U.S. title? It's been around for a while, but like, how do you feel?
The new one?
Yeah. Steven, do you
Dude,
not know what it looks like? You are
where's the
Googling what it looks
flag?
like.
Where's
Steven,
the flag?
Steven, you're
I'm gonna
actively
Google it.
Googling. You did not
I'm
know they
Googling it right
changed
now,
it.
dude.
You didn't know
I
they
didn't-
changed it from
I didn't know
2009.
They changed it, man.
Holy
I'm
shit.
gonna be honest. I didn't know they changed it.
Oh my god.
It doesn't look. It looks like a belt.
Yeah, I honestly, at first, when it was the first introduced, I was like, oh, it's kind of boring. But that was before I realized how fucking tacky the one from like 2008 forward looked. Like the one that I watched my entire life.
The US belt one.
Yeah, the one with like the American flag on it. Like,
Oh, yeah?
I love it because, again, I grew up with it and I have like all the little action figures with it. But like, it looks so bad. That's a ugly wrestling belt, you know? And this new one, it's more tolerable, I think.
I think the worst belts are like the Laffy Taffy color like straps.
No, I think that can be fun. I like when the
You think the
Intercontinental.
24/7 belt looks good?
No, but there's a lot of reasons for that. Namely, the fucking massive circle with tiny little strings hanging off.
24/7.
Just, oh, whatever.
I like the cruiserweight belt because it was purple.
Yeah.
That was pretty unique.
So what are you fucking talking about? Your Laffy Taffy. That's the most.
I didn't like the red Universal title or blue one as much.
No,
though.
those ones look kind of shitty. But I'm thinking of like the
Yeah.
turquoise Intercontinental one that like Mr. Perfect had. I thought that looked badass.
Oh,
you know?
do you like the yellow one?
Yeah, even the yellow one looked pretty cool.
The bright neon yellow.
Hell yeah. Steven, I had one last topic remaining on current events for this week, okay?
Okay, soldier. Go.
I feel
go
kind of
say it.
fucking stupid about it now.
Okay.
I was just gonna shit all over Ricochet getting a push.
Oh yeah, the
Yeah.
news.
Yeah, but apparently he's champ, so...
How long do you think this reign's gonna last for Ricochet?
Did he beat Sammy for it?
I think what's his name? Kick-ass guy came out.
Oh, Johnny.
Johnny
Okay,
Knoxville.
okay.
It was like, hey, Sammy, I'm gonna distract you, and then Sam's like, oh man,
No.
I'm being worked, brother.
I like this,
And then he
though.
gets pinned.
Because Johnny Knoxville versus Sami Zayn is a good WrestleMania match, regardless of if there's a championship attached to it. And now you can give
Sounds fun.
Ricochet something to do, you know?
Be
Unless
champion
he's just
and never
not
defend
booked.
it.
Yeah.
The good old Shinsuke, dude.
Damn it. This is so sad.
What was the reign? Was it the Dean Ambrose reign? Where like he was like 300 days as champion, just didn't defend it ever.
Dean? Oh
Yeah.
my god, I don't remember that. I don't remember that
The
at all.
Dino US title reign.
That is so sad. That is so sad, Steven. But I think that's about it for current events, unless you got anything else. I do know we have a Tucker fact that we need to get to.
Did you know Tucker's first game was WWE 2K14?
No way.
Now you know. Or it's 13. No, it was 14. It was 14.
How?
That was the first game of Tucker.
Why would he have been in that? Steven,
Maybe
you're
it was
lying.
16.
Steven,
I don't know. I was reading his
Tucker wasn't
Wikipedia the other day.
around back then. Steven, Tucker.
What?
Tucker like
Dude, I'm looking
debuted
up
on the main
right-
roster at
Dude,
the greatest
I'm looking up
Royal
right
Rumble.
now, dude. Okay, I'm looking at it right
probably
now.
wasn't
All
in
right.
it until 2K18.
I'm going to trivia, dude. I'm going to trivia.
At the
Okay, I lied. It was
earliest.
20. It was 2K19. It was 2K19.
It was even later than what I thought. 2K19. Steven,
Hey,
you were
did you
5
know
years
his last
off.
game? You know what his last game was? Can you guess?
Steven,
Can you
I'm going to
guess?
venture a guess. Was it 2K20?
No.
1.
No. Battlegrounds.
What? Didn't Battlegrounds have a limited roster?
Well, Battlegrounds was pay to play
Either way, didn't Battlegrounds
for a
have
game that you already paid for.
Didn't Battlegrounds have a limited roster? Yes or no? Like it's
Yeah.
not like 100+ people.
Well, the thing about Battlegrounds is there's a bunch of like fake characters in it too.
What?
Like created like fake characters that aren't like wrestlers, you know?
Like in Fire Pro because they don't have any licensed ones?
Yeah, I'd be like Jim Blam Bibba Blam
Look,
versus The
okay,
Miz.
Either fucking way. This is so irrelevant. No one cares. Why is Tucker in the game? Why
Because he
is
was
he?
wrestling at the
They're
time.
like, oh, we have a few people we can put in Battlegrounds. Becky Lynch, John Cena, The Undertaker, Tucker.
Fuck yeah, dude. Okay. Hulk Hogan? Fuck that.
Steven-
Tucker, baby.
There's no way you're right. There's no way that the Battleground roster was that big.
I think Battlegrounds was a pretty big roster, actually. I think.
No.
I'm
Let's
gonna
see.
look it up now. I'm looking up Jamie.
Oh shit! No, it's a pretty big roster. You're right.
Yeah.
Holy
Dude,
shit!
imagine not playing 2K Battlegrounds, dude.
They put Vader in in
the fuck?
Battlegrounds. Oh shit!
But the
They got
thing was-
TJ Salazar.
What?
Oh my god.
Yo, this roster is jacked.
Tamina.
Do they have TJP?
A balding
get
Sergeant
fired?
Slaughter. This is crazy. Oh shit!
I wish Battlegrounds was good.
They did Ricochet so dirty, Steven.
Oh,
Oh, they made his forehead so
Ricochet.
big.
oh, but he's bald.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah, he
Poor
is.
guy. Poor guy.
Oh
It's
shit.
okay. He's
Are you a
IC
big
title champ now.
Polyvel guy? Oh shit, that's not where my camera is.
Yo, that's what I was talking about. The fake guys,
Yo,
right?
Polyvel. There it goes. That's
Yo,
insane.
ayo.
There was Otis, by the way. Well, I take it back. I take back my Tucker slander. He deserves to be in that game.
Good for Tuck Tuck.
Yeah, honestly. Okay, Steven, you got anything else before we ride off into the sunset?
No.
No, I can't use that analogy here because now wrestling fans are going to know where I got it from. I'm just straight up stealing
No.
Stone Cold's line from his podcast.
Just say, hey guys. You got anything else to say before we end the podcast?
I don't,
That's
Steven.
it.
I don't.
No.
Let's get out of here.
Oh. Bum, 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 bum.